aggressive one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the game room. My name is LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everybody. Happy Thursday. We're happy to have you here. We've got a beginner tier mission tonight, and we are joined by a brand new player. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to KC/Stealthy. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Casey, if you don't mind, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, how you found the game room, how long you've been playing D&D for, and what character you're bringing tonight.
I've been playing D&D for a couple of years on and off. I found you guys by seeing Luke and Jill attempting to do Chambers of Xeric, and I offered to help carry them and teach them. And
Much appreciated.
no problem. And I am playing a barbarian right now that's going to just fight with his fist, kind of like a monk, but a barbarian, more or less.
Nice. We love it. We love it. Well, welcome here. Happy to have you. Guys, we are back up and rolling with TAC. It's 2022. It's February. Things are lovely. I gotta say, beginner tier starting to look a little thin, so you can always get your recruits, or definitely invite your friends, your coworkers, whoever. Everybody's welcome. Doesn't matter if you've played before or not. We will take the time and get everybody up to snuff. Even if you just want to try it once and then never play again, that's totally fine by us. So that's always there. As far as announcements go, Monday night is Valentine's Day, so people are probably got plans and stuff, but we're all nerds here, so we'll be doing stuff. I'm going to be hosting a Teamfight Tactics stream, usual time, 6:30. Might be a short stream, might be a long stream. We'll see how many people are interested in stuff, but super fun game, free to play, pretty easy to learn. Come hang out. Actually, a bunch of us have been playing here and there, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's based off of League of Legends, so if you've played that, then you can play Teamfight Tactics. Really fun. We've got the Cricket backstory mission still in the bank. I know Scribe is super busy, but summer's coming fast, so hopefully her life gets a little bit less chaotic and we can schedule that up. And then we've got the Slappy one-shot, the history mission. I think we have a date locked out on that. Yeah. But coming up, it'll happen eventually. D&D is just cursed, and scheduling issues are the hardest part. But we will have that level 15 one-shot, just a marathon session. So stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted as details develop. Other than that, Mr. Weewood, you got anything else? I think that's it for announcements. Yeah, I think that's all we got. Okay. Then, if everyone's good to go, let's just hop right into it and I'll do the intro. Alrighty. So tonight's mission begins as they always do in the beautiful free city of Kadoria on a lonely peninsula to the north of the Midnight Sea. And there on the prime central thoroughway drag known as Evandra's Alley, right where it turns right into the south onto Melora's Way, in that central town square known as Ava's Piazza sits a beautiful 3-story mansion which now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. And we've got some fresh blood here at the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. So we'll say early in the morning, probably about 9 a.m. or so, we'll call it. 2 wayward individuals find themselves in this bustling urban steampunk metropolis, standing in front of this very ornate, manicured mansion. And in front of you see this large wooden door with 2 sets of like bronze door knockers, one at probably about eye level for both of you, and then one down much lower. So for the 2 new people in the house, can we have Blackbriar and Ferdinand just physically describe your character? Take a minute or two.
Blackbriar, like dark furred bugbear with, shocked white hair. Kind of, he's old for a bugbear, truthfully, which, means he's like 20. covered in, it's like leather's all gray, kind of mottled color. 2 short swords hanging upside down from his back, daggers hanging down from his waist. He's kind of looks a little, iffy about being out in day and in a city. But boss made him come.
All right, very cool, very cool. And what about Ferdinand?
Yeah, just an average, more or less looking guy. Long kind of beard. Kind of scars here and there. Looks a little bruised up and battered, more or less.
Nice, nice. Very cool. So the two of you arrive serendipitously, simultaneously, at the front door of this establishment. We'll take it from there. What do you guys want to do? I know Sloth has been here before, so we'll let Ferdinand take the reins.
I would definitely just take the knocker and just bang it on the wall, on the door.
Okay. The eye level one? The human-sized one?
Yes.
Okay. So you 3 solid knocks and kind of hear it echo into the interior. You wait a minute. And there's no answer. 2 minutes go by.
After about 2 minutes, I would walk in.
You just kind of push the door open. As you push the door open, you can see there's an individual coming down the stairs immediately in front of you. A red-skinned tiefling with dark, jet black, almost slightly bluish hair, curly horns, golden glowing eyes, currently carrying a silver tray, kind of like hurrying down the stairs to go open the door, trips, ass over tea kettle, falling down the stairs, broken glass everywhere, silver platter banging up and down the stairs, just a whole cacophony of noise. He kind of lands right at your feet, kind of looks up. Hi. You here for business, or are you looking to perhaps hire or commission a job? He kind of gives you an apologetic smile.
What an entrance, but I'm here for business.
Oh, good. He kind of gets up, dusts himself off. Well, I'm Amnesty. My friends call me Amy, so pleasure to meet you. He extends a hand.
I would shake as well. Pleasure.
And you've got a Ferdinand, great. And you've got a friend behind you there. Hi.
Hi. Blackbriar, the boss, told me to come here to get some work because I owe him way too much money.
The boss. Okay. Well, either way, will you guys welcome aboard? There's a little bit of paperwork to fill out. It's really not that bad. If you need help writing, I can help you. I know some people can't write. But if you guys need living accommodations, please make yourselves at home. Once we get your little dossier approved and filed away, there'll be a magical chamber where you can pretty much just imagine whatever kind of living situation you want, and enchantments here will take care of the rest. If you're hungry or thirsty, just kind of ask and it'll be brought to you. I definitely recommend the wine. The boss is pushing his wine, but I think Mr. Tealeaf's actually in the middle of negotiating a contract right now. If you guys want to follow me, you could potentially get paid today.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful.
So I would follow.
Amy turns down sort of the central corridor to the left of the stairs, and there you can kind of see all along the wall very, very fine, fancy, elegant furniture and painted portraits of very noble-looking halflings, all in various dress and decor, golden frames. He leads you to another set of double doors, and he pushes those open to reveal the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Lounge. This vast, spacious chamber. On your right is a bunch of sort of turtle shell sofas and love seats and couches and coffee tables, all kind of crowded around this roaring, warm hearth with a giant manticore head kind of mounted in front of it. To your left, you can see this long, stretching banquet table, which is currently cleared, but you could imagine probably easily sit 20, 30 people or so. And then directly in front of you A bit off center to the right is this sort of semicircular desk with all sorts of stacks of paperwork and folders and organized little charts and graphs and papers. It's very much an organized chaos. But there you can see a very refined and chiseled, posh halfling, you'd wager, getting into his gray years, with a very fanciful three-pointed hat with a giant feather sticking out, currently in the middle of leaning over the desk and helping what appears to be a dwarven woman, dressed in very heavy chainmail. She's got sort of a very tight braided, kind of like copper bronze hair that goes down to like the small of her back. And you can see she has like a pretty big sized hammer kind of on a sling on her back. So they're kind of off in the corner working on paperwork. What are the rest of you guys up to? And actually, I'll take this opportunity because this is Klang's first mission as well. Klang has already introduced himself in Tavern Chat, but if you want to take a minute or two, if you'd like to physically describe Klang for the audience.
Okay, so yeah, you see a kobold who's wearing I believe it was a half plate. And because he is small enough, it looks like a full plate on him. He has a normal size like buckler on his back, but it's like a full shield for him. And then obviously a longsword, but it's like the top half is broken off so he can use it.
Nice. Love to see it.
And he's just kind of on a table right now, scarfing down a piece of meat.
There you go. And what about Lee and Sraken? What are you two up to today?
Drinking.
Surprise. What's the drink of choice on this fine?
I'm drinking the tavern wine, of course. They keep pushing it, and I finally gave in.
Ted's just sitting there. Ted, the demon bartender, just kind of sitting there, staring you in the face, just cleaning out that same tankard.
Hey, I don't know what's in this, but it's great.
Wordlessly just staring you down. All right.
Look, just because I threw up over everything 3 or 4 times tonight doesn't mean you gotta sit.
And Lee, is there anything in particular that you are doing on this morning?
I'm probably at the alchemy station in the Frost Forge, making sure that we don't run out of healing potions.
Nice. Very cool. Well, as you enter, Amy kind of shows you around. Okay, so definitely just make yourselves cozy. When you get a chance, no rush. Just reaches over on a little side nook and pulls out 2 little manila envelopes and kind of hands one to Blackbriar and to Ferdinand. Just take your time. Again, if you need any help at all, any questions, just fill it out. No rush. And if you just want to leave those right on that desk there where Reginald is, that would be ideal, and one of us will get to it eventually. Actually, why don't I go ahead and introduce you to the boss if you guys are ready. I think just get to know people in charge, always a good thing.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
Perfect. He kind of spins on a heel and turns over, and Reginald kind of lifts his head up and sees the 3 of you approach and kind of takes off his hat. Good morning, Amnesty. I see it looks like you have a couple of new recruits for our company. Perfect timing. As it so happens, I was just finishing up the final negotiations on this contract, and it seems that this would be quite suitable for some fresh blood here to get their feet wet, as it were. And Amy goes, yeah, so this is Ferdinand and Blackbriar. I gave them their paperwork already, so they're all set. I've actually got to go, and me and Selena are gonna do a thing at a place with a guy, so I'm gonna leave these guys with you if that's cool. And Reginald kind of, but of course. And Amy kind of gives you a friendly little wave goodbye and walks upstairs, kind of disappears. And Reginald kind of goes, if you'll give me just 1 minute. Yeah, so miss, if you don't mind, just initial here and one more initial there, and just your signature right at the bottom there. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. He kind of takes it and stacks the papers and tucks it away. Welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I am Reginald Tealeaf, owner and proprietor of this establishment. Welcome aboard. We appreciate your
service to this fine group of wayfared, adventuring people and such. Yes. Forgive my manners. This right here is our latest patron. This is Mariah Stonegaze, and kind of points over to the dwarven woman who just kind of looks a little uncomfortable, but gives you a nice smile. Yes, you see, Mariah here has a little bit of a problem, and I was actually just about to search for 5 brave adventurers to assist Miss Stonegaze on her a little bit of a problem. And he kind of looks over and sees Striken at the bar and Klang up at a table. Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, I do require assistance with this newest patron.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am, quite. Indeed.
Hello? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be... Yeah. What's going on?
We've got a mission, actually. If anyone could find a 5th, that would be...
Oh, I've got a 5th.
Klang comes like hopping off the table, grabs his sword. He's like pulling it across the ground, like tearing up the floor again as he runs across it.
Just a nice
Striken's gonna follow behind him, mending.
Money.
Beautiful.
Don't worry, I got it. Mending.
It's usually customary to send 5 as usual. But, has anyone seen...
Are you all going out?
Yes, splendid. Yes, we've actually got just a fresh contract hot off the press. It's helping a local Kadorian with a bit of a peculiar issue. I believe your skill set might be quite invaluable on this mission if you would honor us with your company.
I'd love to come along. I'm not too busy. No, that'd be great. Yeah.
Splendid. Capital. All right. Then just remember that you are representing our business as emissaries of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I expect you to be on.
Are you sure you want me to go?
I mean, I don't really. The magic in this place seems to just kind of choose people for me. I don't. I've discussed the enchantments with the Amnesty and Marigold.
Okay, never
I
mind.
understand them. Magic is a bit beyond my particular scope of expertise, but anyway, yes, splendid. Then I will leave you all to it. The paperwork has been handled. Best of luck. And Reginald kind of hops off, grabs the paperwork that Mariah had been signing, and kind of scutters off into his office. You can see that the chair is definitely elevating his height a little bit, and you can kind of see the short stature of the halfling man kind of wander over to a door and disappear into the office.
Like
Mariah kind of turns and smiles at all of you, just kind of waves.
So
Klang just has like a sword across his other palm, just clang.
what's the job?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I appreciate it. I'm Mariah. I'm actually a local smithy here in Kadoria. To be frank, usually I'd solve an issue of this sort by myself. I like to be self-sufficient, don't like relying on other people too much, but in this particular case, I'm a bit stumped as to how to proceed, and so I've heard rumor around town of this amazing Tealeaf Adventuring Company, and I decided to scrounge together some savings and commission a particular contract for you. I'm blabbering on way too much, forgive me. I believe I've introduced myself. I'm a little nervous.
Mariah? Yeah.
Mariah Stonegaze, yes.
Okay.
Actually, if you'd like to take a little walk down to the cat's quarter with me, I can actually show you rather than explain to you here, as that's where the particular job is going to be taking place anyway. So if you don't mind taking a nice little brisk stroll down Arathis Avenue, that might be...
We're gonna stroll down to
Yeah.
this avenue.
Sure. And while we do, and for the purposes of, sorry, that was really good. For the purposes of this, I will enhance Klang's weapon before we get
Ooh, okay.
rolling, because we always end up murdering something. So
Before we get
Klang
rolling.
This one.
gets a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Very nice.
Okay.
Artificer
Customize.
shit. Cool.
2 hit
Yeah.
bonus, 1, 2. It's a hit and damage bonus, right?
Correct.
What?
Yeah,
That's pretty
Artificer
fun.
Shield. As you
That was-
exit out of the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay, it was a dumb question. Carry on.
As you exit out and walk down the beautiful brisk streets of Kadoria, it is, a relatively mild winter day, but the streets are buzzing with activity and commerce and tourism and the like, as you head up Malora's Way to the north, and then eventually taking a right onto Arathis Avenue. Mariah would walk and talk with all of you. So, a bit of a story time. I'm a smithy by trade. I pride myself on being pretty decent at what I do. Make a good living here in Kadoria. Got me regulars, got travelers that come through. And I do a bit of traveling myself. Like to expand my clientele and whatnot. So I was over in Silvertown about 2 weeks past, doing a bit of trading, bartering, buying various ores, selling some finished arms and armor, you know how it is. And a particularly curious tabaxi individual caught my attention. A wandering merchant claimed he was from the Scalding Sands of Zoris. Being inapt for a decent barter and bargain myself, I got to chatting with the individual. Never told me his name, but showed me something that I quite frankly couldn't resist, and you'll see it when we get there. But he had this large, shiny rock, massive boulder. He said it fell from the heavens, and that the ore inside was innately magical, and offered me quite a steal on it. So for a small fortune, I agreed to take it off his hands, and in my eyes, I could smelt it down and turn it into some pretty quality magical arms or weapons or whatnot, and make quite a killing, lugging a boulders, not quite unlike what dwarves typically used to. So, well within my means. So I paid the gentleman what he was asking, and took it home. This what was the fancy word he used? One of those science words. Meteorite, thank you. That's
You've got a magic meteorite, and you didn't tell me?
Well,
Space rock.
I mean, I don't care about a fancy rock. Whatever.
I care about fancy rock.
Yeah,
We don't want them to know. We want to buy it.
Well, still is quite fancy. However, there's a bit of a problem. The situation gets a little more complex. So, all excited on my new purchase, I rushed home down the Silver Trade Road and arrived back at me forgery, and I took my shiny space rock, as this dapper little gentleman has referred to it, and I put it downstairs near me anvil, where it's nice and warm and dry. And apparently, I'm not much of a biologist or a educated individual myself. I know my trade and that's about it, but the meteorite must have been host to some sort of egg or some sort of parasite or something, because I'll tell you what, in less than 3 days, my entire forgery downstairs was swarming with these little buggers, these small little sharp, clicky, frenzied buggers. Real nasty, and actually, they got me quite good. I wasn't prepared for an onslaught of these things. And she kind of rolls up her sleeve of her chain armor. You can see this nasty, sharp gash, really deep. You can see some kind of probably done it herself stitches and like a really shitty cauterization there. Gonna leave a really nasty scar, relatively fresh wound. She kind of rolls the sleeve back down. So obviously, I ran back upstairs and locked the basement door. My problem, that what I'm hiring you to do is to get rid of the fucking things. They're putting me out of business. I don't know how many of them there were, but there were dozens of them when I first saw them. I did actually, to assist you in this, I did manage to capture one of the little shites. So you can take a look at it and make any preparations if you do need to before you go down there. But apparently, from what I could tell, they're burrowing, or they're making some sort of a hive or a den or whatever you'd like to call it. And I just need them out. I can manage the repairs to myself. I don't need any of that. I just need these things gone. I signed the paperwork there. I've got a little bit of gold on the line. To be honest, I spent most of my gold on the meteorites, so I don't have all of that much to necessarily pay you financially, but I do have some particularly fine smithy skills, so perhaps I could sell you or as a reward for successful eradication of these little beasties. Could make you some fine trinkets or arms using this meteorite. That suits your fancy.
I do like fancy.
Splendid. And as she finishes this, you guys arrive in the cat's quarter, and there's like a fairly modest but decent-sized kind of apartment / blacksmith shop. You can see the ground floor's got sort of like the bellows and the forge and the anvils and some pretty nice-looking standard armors and weapons kind of on display. And sort of on the second story is what you can only presume to be an apartment complex, her living quarters. Yes, so this is home. This is where I work, where I live. Welcome. Make yourself plenty comfortable. Let me go ahead and grab, and she kind of like goes back behind a counter, and you can hear like the sound of a sliding door. She reaches under and kind of rummages around. You can hear like clanking pots and pans and metal. There you are. And you hear this like weird kind of, it's like a weird little screech clicking noise. She kind of grabs the cage. Hey, you be gentle, nice. She kind of grabs the cage and puts it up onto the counter, and all of you see one of these little buggers. I will make it big on the screen.
Oh. That's one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, this ugly, like, strange, totally alien-looking thing with these razor-sharp teeth, almost like squid-like eyes, kind of a long, flicking tongue, kind of like hunched back, quadrupedal. You can see the arms themselves on sort of the interior of the arm seem almost like bladed, and on the back seems to be bristles, almost like a porcupine, that are like still not fully developed. You can see they're kind of like chitinous material, and it's kind of like looking around, panic, kind of like its eyes dilating from the light, and kind of like looking around and just screeching and kind of banging against the sides of the cage, kind of rattling it. And Mariah just kind of takes her hammer and just puts it on top of the cage just to prevent it from rocking around. So this is what we're dealing with. I've quite frankly no idea what you call this sort of creature, but nasty little buggers. Tend to kind of frenzy in large groups, from what I could tell. Clever and quick. But yeah, if you want to get a closer look, just be careful. These things they are pretty sharp.
Space bug.
Space bug.
Well, good news is if they're nesting, that means they're probably sexually mature, so they definitely won't get bigger than this.
And this particular one seems to be probably the size of like maybe like a small dog.
Definitely won't be bigger.
Hey, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Can I summon an imp with my staff?
Absolutely.
To go give him a little bit of a poke.
Sure. So you summon a imp
My
using your
staff
staff of
is-
scamps.
Yeah.
Little tiny imp spawns right next to you.
Gives him a little poke.
You want the imp to just attack it?
I want to give him a non-lethal, just a little stab through the cage. I just want to see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll with the imp.
Oh god.
Like how the first action of the night is just getting this imp to go over and slap it because we don't know how to react to it.
The imp actually reaches in to go and poke at the weird little alien space bug thing. And you can see faster than the imp can react, this creature pulls up one of its arms and just, like praying mantis style, just shreds the imp to pieces. The imp is gonna take 11 points of damage.
Okay, well,
So
that was fun.
right out of existence.
We did it for science.
Well, yep, that's true. We did it for science.
Yeah, so as you can see,
I mean,
angry little buggers. I'm not sure what they necessarily eat. This thing's been in a cage for better part of 2 weeks now and seems to still be kicking. So, do be careful. I prefer not to have to clean out any bodies out of me foundry, but
Does anybody else want to do something real quick? Or can I interject with another action?
The only thing Klang would want to do is stab it, but he's more curious now than anything. So,
Well, this thing is in a cage, right? How strong is this cage? Made of metal?
it does appear to be made of metal. Yeah,
So I can shoot it with the AAA, triple R, and we should be okay?
you could try.
Oh,
You won't get
Any
any bonus
objections?
gold for this because it's not a threat to you. But you can.
okay, well then never mind. What's the point? What's the point? I tried Slappy, I'm sorry. Okay, that's all I had. Never
All
mind.
right.
Carry on.
Does this look like anything I've ever seen or read about,
This
or
is
anything at all?
no roll required. This thing is totally alien. You've
Cool.
never heard of anything quite like this.
Just thought I'd ask.
Sure. If you'd like, though, go
I
ahead.
can try and roll a
Um,
natural 20.
Even with a nat 20, this is. But to try to like investigate or kind of like examine this thing's anatomy, Lee, if you don't mind, go ahead and roll me a nature check. Kind of a
Sure.
curious, educated mind.
Wow.
8. Yeah, the biology of this particular thing seems really bizarre to you.
this shit's weird, man.
Yeah, the gait, you can't really see it walk around too much, but it's almost got kind of like a bat sort of posture where like the inner elbows are kind of bent outward, and it kind of like walks around on these like spiked, very sharp, clearly deadly, lethal arms. The teeth appear to be almost like a shark, like there's multiple rows and they just keep growing and falling out and razor sharp, kind of serrated, you notice. The eyes are strangely intelligent.
Oh, that's
although
that's good.
you do notice like the weird quills on the back are interesting to you, because right now they almost seem almost like a whale's teeth. They're like really thick and dense and kind of like together, almost like hair almost kind of coming out. But you can see some of the longer, more developed ones kind of tend to harden near the tip, almost like a porcupine, and you gather that those would be really, really nasty to get hurt by.
It's a whole bunch of bad news. Just don't get
Yeah.
close. Don't let him surround you.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
okay.
Can I look around and see if there's like a loose piece of metal that I could like poke it, see if it can like chew it or something?
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of scrap ingots and you know, works in progress here. So you kind of grab like a half-finished sword, and kind of just poke through the bars of the cage at it, and it kind of shies back from the metal and kind of starts clawing and swiping at it. You kind of see like small little sparks as the sort of bladed arms do hit it, but it doesn't seem to be able to like bite or chew through the metal per se.
Alright, cool. Thanks.
Sure thing.
Have you tried burning it?
Actually, as a matter of fact, that's an excellent question. I suspect that these things actually rather enjoy the warmth.
Hatching in a forge makes sense.
Yes, they seem to be crowded around the warmth of the forge there, and obviously.
Wait, they're hatching inside a forge?
Not necessarily inside of it, but near where I usually
The
start
room of the.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Oh, the room. Oh, I thought you meant forge. Okay, sorry.
not that
Carry
forge.
on. Carry on.
Okay.
Can't
Can I
see
where
try?
he's
Can I try
from.
one more thing and then we can move on? Possibly. I want to take like a sample of like a basic acid out of my alchemy kit and see how it reacts to that. Just a couple little drip on its head.
You drip right on the thing's head.
Probably should get that checked.
And
Gotta respect the drip though.
got her second drip. It does react kind of adversely, like you'd expect it to. Kind of
Okay.
like scurries around. Definitely seems to dissolve. It's definitely like organic tissue
Good.
and like a strong
Good.
acid kind of reaction.
Ah, yes, acid burned.
Okay. Well,
A 0 intelligence modifier could tell me that.
Yeah, he doesn't like that acid.
Oh yes, this organic is weak to acid.
Well, if there's any preparation you guys would like to do, by all means, obviously the sooner the better. I'd like to get back to business, but I understand that such particular measures do require planning and preparation. So this is your dungeon master telling you. Before we move on to the first map for tonight, if any of you guys would like to prepare, now is your chance to do so. So casting any ritual spells, buying any health potions, things of that nature, now's your shot. So standard health potions are going to be 50 gold a pop. Those heal for 2d4 plus 2. You can hold up to 4 of those. And there's also greater healing potions, which are 250 a pop. Heal for 4d4 plus 4. And only one of your 4 potions can be a greater for the moment.
I'm gonna buy 2 on Klang.
Okay, 2 regulars.
2 regulars.
Cool.
So 100 gold.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't got the money for any of them, so this is gonna be fun.
I'll get 2 basics as well.
Okay, 2 basics for Lee. Cool.
Oh, I'll buy potions for anyone who doesn't have enough money to buy potions.
2 potions.
Potions. Does your character want potions, Slothy boy?
I'll take 2. I'll be not greedy.
All right, 3 potions it is.
Okay. So then that would be 2 healing potions given to Blackbriar and 1 to Ferdinand.
Sure, why not?
Okay, cool. So go ahead and mark those on your character sheets. Just standard healing potions. And any other preparatory actions or conversations you guys would like to have.
I'm gonna spawn another imp because they just exist.
Okay.
And Klang's gonna work to get his shield off his back and put it onto his arm.
All right. Perfect.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So after you all take the necessary time to prepare, arm yourselves, get your equipment and potions ready, Mariah would pull out a small ring of keys, lead you to sort of a bulkhead, the hatchway door down to her foundry, unlock a chain off of it, lead you downstairs, and just kind of escort you and just like stand at the top of the stairs. So best of luck. I'm gonna stay up here so as to not get shredded to death by these things, but if you're not back within, we'll say, 6 hours, I'll get more help. Or just assume you're dead. Alrighty.
Preferably both, but yeah.
Klang kind of lights up a little bit. It's just house cave.
Alrighty. Then that being the case, I will move us to the first map. So as you guys head down the stairs, you can see the smoldering fort foundry here, still slightly glowing, still a little bit warm. If anyone's having vision issues, let me know. I think I handled it, but let me. No, okay.
Is it supposed to be dark down here or no?
It is supposed to be dark.
Okay, then my
That's
vision
good.
is wrong.
This is the one time I have a character with dark vision, so I'm a little confused by seeing things.
Yeah, I have control of.
I have dark vision as well.
I do not.
So Ferdinand should only be able to see just a little bit of the room he's in. Blackbriar's got 60 feet. There we go. Klang's got 60 feet.
Yep.
Okay. So I think Ferdinand and Cracen are the blindy boys for tonight.
Pretty sure my imp has blind vision though. Right. Dark
Yeah.
vision, yeah. Dark vision, okay.
Let me get you your imp on the board.
Yes. Give me my simp. I mean imp.
There we go. Okay, got your cool.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and right as you come down the stairs, the foundry's giving off a little bit of sort of like a warm orange glow. You hear a little bit of skittering to the south, and you can see sort of normal stone foundation walls around you. There appears to be like a burrow in or out. You're not quite sure. You assume out, but there's a bit of rubble and sort of a natural hewn tunnel leading out, and you can see one of those same creatures, a little bit bigger than the one in the cage, kind of skirling and kind of notices you. So as all of this happens, I need everyone to go ahead and click on their token and roll 20, and then go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Woo!
The armor.
Also, Luke, I don't have control of the imp again.
Oh, my bad. Let me,
How'd you roll 17.17?
I have the thing for tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Put on.
let me,
Just fascinated by this thing's natural beauty and mystique.
I know, I can't wait to kill it.
Just like space bug.
Tack room! Time to murder hobo!
Alright,
Yeah,
so you should be able to move that now.
Gracias.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and add initiative for these little buggers. This is a
Plural.
one. Ooh, good initiative. Alrighty. So everybody's in. Splendid. Still got the Mariah accent. So, as all of you enter and see this thing, it kind of turns, looks at you, and just kind of squeals, and then just darts off into the darkness.
Oh, no.
That's its turn. That'll bring us to Ferdinand. You have the initiative.
I hate this already.
Yep.
So
Ready for a dungeon
out
crawl.
dark vision. I guess I wouldn't see that. So
Correct. You would hear it a little bit to your south, but you would not have seen it at the moment.
okay,
Fernand's just hearing the noises. That's bad.
I would go about here-ish and just kind of hold to see if anything comes into the glow of the forge, and then punch it, I guess, or grab
Okay, so
it.
you're just gonna ready in action to punch
Yeah.
anything that comes near you. Okay, so I'm gonna give, usually for held actions, I'm gonna give you this little red dot on your token that just kind of reminds you and reminds me, because sometimes I forget. But that's
Okay.
there. Cool. Alrighty, then that'll be your movement and your action. So we will go ahead and move on to Blackbriar.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly work my way up, and then kind of work like over into this little cubby area and kind of hide into it. Same thing, and then just keep an eye on anything else. The
Okay.
dagger ready to chuck.
Sure. So you've got held action there. You can see off to your right a little bit further down, there appears to be a small little cluster of those strange, almost like metallic with little gleams of red kind of veins going through it. These small, you can only assume, eggs against the wall there in the corner.
Where's a torch when I want breakfast?
Alrighty, anything else
for you.
anything else for Blackbriar?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty, beautiful turn. That'll bring us to Straken.
Well, Straken's scared because it's dark in here, and I assume past the forge it's fucking dark. So I'm gonna walk up beside Ferdinand, because I can see there, and then hang out.
Okay.
And then my imp's gonna fly in because he can see in the dark to just in front of Blackbriar.
Okay.
Yep, it's still dark.
Yep.
Just
you
a
can
quick
see,
question too.
like, right about-
Would I know what the imp is seeing? I always wonder about this, but I don't think I've ever had to bring it up. But like, I would assume because I
it's
summoned it,
n-
I would have some sort of connection, but not
It's
direct.
not a familiar, so you would
Right.
not really be able to telepathically communicate with it per se.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
You need that other spell to share senses or whatever the hell it is.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna get that.
Alrighty.
Right, that's
Anything
it.
else for Straken? Okay, cool. Do you want to hold an action?
Nah.
Okay.
Straken's gonna hide behind this very strong-looking man.
All right. I dig
'cause
it.
He's a little bitch boy.
That'll bring us to Klang. You're up.
You're just gonna rush in.
Okay.
Rush up to that. See the eggs and yeah, dash on over.
Okay.
Clank.
Alrighty. As you dash over to the eggs, you can see one hiding just behind this pillar, kind of screeches at you and starts rushing towards you.
Clang returns its screech.
Alright. That was your dash action, so that'll bring us to the bottom of the initiative is Lee.
Okay. As a poisoner, I will bonus action poison the next 3 rounds on my pistol.
Nice, nice.
I will run past. I don't want to go that far. I'll run up to here.
Okay.
I can't see that guy. we'll hold action to shoot if anything comes around the corner past Klang.
Okay. And I will give you a red dot. Perfect. Top of the initiative. You hear that screeching, and this one's going to rush right up there on Klang, and this one's going to kind of squeeze around the pillar and kind of get into a little flanking position there on you, Klang.
Okay.
Blackbriar, I believe you can now see that one there that would trigger your attack. And we can't quite see around the corner there.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, come on, Dagger Chuck.
Crit damage and then kill it right away. Let's go. Oh,
All
that's
right,
close.
16 will hit. For with the sneak attack, because Klang is considered now at 13 points of damage. As this thing rushes around the corner, you just deftly chuck a dagger right into like this little tiny joint like between the collarbone, and it drops. One shot, one kill. Very nice. As that rushes out and just gets shanked, this other one is going to take a stab at Klang.
Yep.
Klang, that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage as it kind of just like stabs out with this like almost like praying mantis-like limbs. The joints are kind of like weird and alien. It's a little creepy. The rest of these are going to move up at the sound of the action. So this one's going to go 25 feet and get here. This one's going to go 25.
That's exactly how I expected him to go. Surrounded by bugs.
All right. And then we've got one more attack at you. And as the first one kind of stabs you, as you're kind of like reeling from the pain of that one, this one's going to go for kind of a cheap shot. They do seem to have some sort of semblance of tactics, pack tactics, as it were. So this next attack is at advantage. That's going to be a 16 at advantage.
That is going to miss. I have an 18 AC.
Right, nice. So as that one kind of comes up, you drop the shield, it kind of clangs off the shield, but still looking...
Clangs.
Yeah, it clangs. Nice.
When he's running, when he's getting hit, it's just clang sounds. So playing the Kobold.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Ferdinand. You are up. You can kind of hear the sounds of clanging metal and screeching coming from the south.
Even though I can't see, if I can hear it, I'd run towards the sound.
Okay. Right there, so that's 30 feet right there. It is dark in this tunnel. Yeah. What's up?
I forget how Roll20 works with the arrow movement. What button is that?
So if you hold right click as you move, it'll actually kind of show you like that. Sorry, I used Lee as an example there. But...
Yeah.
Or there's in the top left, there's about halfway down, there's a little ruler tool. You can click that and then left click and drag to measure.
Thank you.
Yep. So right there's your 30 feet of movement. You can hear the fighting, but it is dark. As you run up, you kind of step and crunch on this like weird shell chitinous-like material of one of the dead ones right in front of you here, you can see.
And then I also would like to pull out a torch.
Okay, so use your action to kind of spark a torch. I will update your token to shine the light.
Yes, I can see. I can fight.
Alrighty, so that should illuminate this chamber quite a bit more.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh no.
I can't
Did
see
you
the danger
expect
yet. I'm behind
anything
the wall.
less?
Alrighty, so I think that's probably it for Ferdinand with your movement and your actions, so we will go ahead and move to Blackbriar.
All right. Is there enough room for me to fit behind Klang? Like here? Or not quite?
I would say most of that square is available, so you could stand there. It's a little...
I am, I believe, small.
You are
so-
small, too, so that does help.
That works perfectly.
There you go.
Got a 5-foot reach over him. Just
Yep.
Yep, there you
Yep.
go.
Like just both short swords just kind of like stab over him. The downward swing.
like
Nice.
Because you gotta love two-weapon fighting while you're at it.
Oh yeah, those long bugbear arms. I forgot about that.
Yep, they have an extra Extra
Yeah.
attack range.
Yep.
So this one's a regular attack. I gotta fix the other one so it's not adding the +5 for attacks.
So 18 will definitely hit. And so we'll take the 8 plus 4 is 12 total damage. You kind of reach in, and as it goes to strike again, as it kind of opens its mouth to screech, you just quickly right through the mouth, up the throat, and out the back of the head. One shot, one kill.
Yep. And then bonus action with the other
The offhand. Okay.
one. Yep.
Okay.
What you gotta do? Oh, jeez. I was
Alright.
doing just as good.
Yeah, that one will also hit.
Only for 3 damage, though.
There are 3 points of damage. A grazing blow on that one, but it definitely doesn't seem to appreciate it. A little pissed.
Yeah. And actually, crap, I forgot about using the surprise attack thing from Bugbear last time. Because that would have been another
yeah.
2d6.
You're right for the ambush. You're right.
Yeah. Can I use that one or? On?
I would say just this one definitely sees you there, so it's not necessarily
Okay.
an ambush. Yeah.
Okay.
The surprise conditions is pretty unforgiving in 5th
Yeah.
edition, so it's got to be pretty unambiguous.
I mean, I killed it anyway. It's good.
Yeah, you got to kill. Alrighty, then that will bring us to Straken.
Who can now see because somebody lit it up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk towards the light.
Okay.
That was 25. Right. That's as far as I can make it all the way. Actually, he's gonna walk right in.
Okay.
I can't see into the room actually, but
You should be able to see now.
nope.
I don't know if you have the
see
torch as a light
nothing.
source or not.
Yeah, it should be visible to all players.
Well, we'll just pretend it's working. I only see like up to here. This
Really?
is my range. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I see
so
this
there is
one.
there is a pillar right here in front of you that does block some of the. But you
Oh.
can see through this little.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is then. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it with an Eldritch Blast because we saw upstairs that it likes fire, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Which one are you shooting?
The one right in front of me, and I'm assuming
Okay.
it's dead as fuck.
Oh yeah, crit just blasting for 14 points of damage. That thing is
Woohoo! I'm
dead
useful
AF.
finally.
There you go.
That's it from me. My imp's gonna kind of walk in as well, like
Okay.
behind him, because he's curious.
Sure.
And then he's gonna use his action to transform into a raven because I forgot to do that before.
Okay. Easy enough.
And then he's just gonna chill.
Cool. Alrighty. That'll bring us to Klang.
Klang is going to swing his sword.
Go for it.
That crit, that I believe also crits because I have the improved crit as a champion.
Yeah,
Crits on-
19. Yeah.
Crits on 19.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So there's some math involved here. It's a
Oh wait,
7.
no. I don't think the 20 was a nat 19 roll.
Oh,
it was a
oh,
14.
It was.
Oh, it was
wasn't-
14.
yeah,
Okay,
14.
sorry.
That's all good.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Forgetting that I actually have actual strength modifiers on this character.
It's all good. Alrighty.
So 7
7 slashing.
plus 2 because I have the fighting style with the one-handed weapon.
With the dueling. Right. Yes. Okay.
So 9.
Alrighty. 9 points of damage. That will take this thing right out. Very nice.
Wow, they
This
weak
character
as
does
heck.
damage.
There you go. Alrighty. Anything else for Klang?
Nah, he's good for now.
Beautiful. And that'll bring us.
I'm not
to,
level 5 yet, so I don't get another attack.
That'll bring us to Lee.
I will advance
Okay.
and hold for any more monsters coming creeping out.
All right, you got that thing strapped. Alrighty, excellent. You hear one more of these creatures kind of come screeching out of the darkness, rushing, and it's gonna make an attack at the imp.
But my imp's so cute and not
that's a-
dangerous.
9 to hit on the imp.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's a miss. Okie
I would like to shoot it now.
dokie. Can you see it?
Can
Lee?
Oh, I don't know. I for some reason can see what other people can see. Maybe not. No,
From
you're right.
what
The
you're
pillar's
looking-
there.
Yeah, the pillar's directly in between you and it. Alrighty, then that'll bring us to Ferdinand.
Since everything, I should be able to say that, yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see it through that
would-
little crevice there.
Guess move here-ish. I think that's about 30. Let me see.
So right there is technically off the map, but you could kind of go 5, 10, 15, 20, end up right here.
Yeah, I can roll that.
Sure. So we'll move you there. Perfect. Kind of right up next alongside the imp there.
And I'm going to go for a punch, I guess.
All right, go for it.
My Raven's just gonna give you a little nod. Like, what up, bro? What's up?
All right, with the brass
Brass knuckles.
knuckles, you go and swing with a haymaker, and this thing kind of ducks underneath. They're faster than you were expecting. The 11 is going to be a miss. Alrighty, anything else?
Nope, that will end my turn.
Alrighty, that will bring us to
11.
Blackbriar.
Oh god, I lost the there it is. Lost the window for a second. I'm gonna kind of keep doing the same thing I've been doing, like using other people as meat shields.
Okay.
And Ferdinand's the lucky one this time.
All right, kind of swinging around over some of the dead ones, kind of
Yeah.
stepping on,
Oh no, I was gonna say purposely stepping on the pile of eggs if I can.
crushing some of them.
Yeah.
They're surprisingly resilient to your weight, but like once they give, that just kind of like hollow cracks open.
And then yeah, same thing I did last time. Just reach over and attack.
Alrighty.
Dice do good.
23
dice.
will hit with the sneak attack for 10 total damage. That's another. You're figuring this thing out. These things are just cracking nuts. Just walking in, quick little stab, easy peasy.
And then that's it. Because well, 5. Yeah, I'm going out of my way. I probably have like 5-10 feet of movement left anyway.
Okay.
I think. I'm just gonna pop over here. Oh god, more eggs.
Yeah, you do see another pile of eggs in the corner there. Alrighty, that'll be it for Blackbriar. That'll bring us to Straken.
Straken's just gonna move past to the other side of the dead one.
Okay.
And one more square.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be it for him. And then my Raven's gonna kind of start taking a trip. I don't know if he has dark vision enabled, does he? Oh, he does.
Yep.
Okay, this is where he's gonna land, I think. That was 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
And he is going to. Oh, he has 60 feet of flying, actually.
Mm-hmm. As the Raven, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's not stupid, so he's gonna sit there.
Okay. Alrighty. That'll bring
Can he
us
communicate
to...
in Raven form?
Don't think so.
I would
Think
assume
talk.
Ravens can talk.
Just speak Raven.
Yeah, come on.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I don't have Raven as one of my languages. My bad.
Caw-caw!
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, there's. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because it's not a familiar, it can't communicate telepathically, so it'll just be
Right.
able to squawk. Alrighty. Then that'll be it for Straken. That'll bring us to Klang.
Oh, smash the eggs.
Alright. So with a nice satisfying crunch, you just take a couple swings and manage to just crack all the eggs. Nice.
And then he will move. Let's see, where is that ruler? There it is. I just absentmindedly wandering through.
Okay. And as you round the corner, you can see the Raven kind of flapping, freaking out in the corner there. But you can also see a massive burrow kind of tunneling, going downward, and kind of climbing out of the tunnel in response to some of the noise. You can see another one of these little creatures, like the size of a small dog, but also a much larger one. This one is probably the size of maybe like a deer, I would say, like a doe.
A deer?
A doe, a deer.
Female deer?
A female deer.
A rare golden sun.
You can see on this one, actually, Klang, go ahead and make a nature check for me.
This should be great.
That was history. Go ahead and re-roll nature.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, good.
Same modifier.
Okay. So we'll take the 8. This one, again, aside from being bigger, it seems faster, and those quills on its back seem to be a little bit more fully developed. So they almost form kind of like a platelet style chitinous armor. But you see, as it's kind of like hunched on its back, they also kind of fur, almost like a cat, where it's like hair stands up on end. They kind of fan out and feather out, and some of them arch forward. And we'll see what happens in just a second here.
Just like Cracen just has a big hole.
It's Straken. Why does no one get this right? Just because my name is confusing.
Intentionally confusing.
He's heard your name
It is.
once.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's a kobold with a 0 intelligence mod.
Oh.
And a -1 charisma.
Ah.
Alrighty.
He's doing his
I'll deal with
best.
that later.
That's going to bring
Yeah, no
us
doubt.
to Lee. Lee, you're up.
Okay, kind of seeing how Klang and Straken react, I'm going to bonus action power servos so that I can get up
Okay. Oh, I like
behind them
that. Okay.
to like from here I can see both of them. Hey?
From right there, so Lee doesn't have dark vision as a warforged, correct?
I do because I made my own goggles.
Oh, I am so sorry. Then let me.
It's okay.
Token. That's 60 feet, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then absolutely you'd be able to see both of those guys up there.
I would like to shoot the big one.
All right, go for it.
Nope.
5
That will
is going
miss.
to be a miss.
That will miss. That's my turn.
Alrighty. You guys all hear this deafening ring as the pistol goes off right inside you in like confined quarters. It is loud.
Hey! I already have a headache.
Little bit of tetanus, like, or tinnitus, kind of like ringing. Alright.
I don't have my shots.
Alrighty, that'll be it for Lee.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to the top of initiative. The little guys are gonna go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They're gonna rush up, and coming from kind of behind a corner here, this one's gonna rush up and get right next to it. And Klang, you're the closest creature within reach here. They're both gonna make an attack using pack tactics at you. So the first one at advantage is a 13.
Misses.
Second one at advantage is a 24.
That one's gonna hit.
That one's gonna get through. That one will find a little chink in your armor for 5 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alrighty, that'll be it for the young one's turns. That'll bring us to Ferdinand.
I'm gonna go here.
Sure,
Just cut through, and I'm gonna make a punch to the one in front of me.
go for it.
Oh, I can see now. Oh, God.
Alright. Yeah, kind of tight quarters. You're kind of like pressed up against this pillar, trying to not get hit, like more defend yourself. And also, you've got this kobold that's stabbing things next to you, trying to not get stabbed by this thing. You kind of take a swing, but you can't quite get the momentum there. So you actually do make contact against this thing, and its skin is tougher than you'd expect. And it doesn't really seem to mind or react or be harmed by that particular punch.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That will do it.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Blackbriar.
Alright. Let's see.
Actually, Blackbriar, what's your dexterity modifier?
+3.
+3. Okay, yeah, you can go.
That's why I have the funky
Yeah.
split thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work my way around and kind of. Oh yeah, that's a very tight cave. I'm not getting past through those two. So I'm gonna settle right next to the drunk, mumbling one.
Okay.
And kind of do what I did before, like reach over, through, under, whatever it takes.
Okay.
Clang.
Hey, if it's working.
He be small.
Yeah, he be
Alright.
small.
22 will definitely hit for 10 points of damage, taking that one out of the picture.
And I can't quite see the other one, can I?
Yeah, that'd be a tough
That's a little bit
shot.
too much of a
Yeah,
wrap.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I got then.
Alrighty, then that'll bring us to the adults. These ones are kind of stand side by side and kind of hunch their back, and coming off of their back, 2 of these spines are going to shoot out. They have a ranged spike attack.
I didn't know there was plural of them. So,
All right.
Hydralisk, then get out.
One of them is going to shoot at Ferdinand. Actually, they have 2 shots each. Sorry. So 2 shots at Ferdinand and 2 shots at Klang. So against Ferdinand, the first one is a 13 to hit.
That ties.
Okay, so that's going to hit. That'll be 4 points of piercing damage. The second one is going to be a 7, so I believe that'll probably miss.
Yes.
4 total on Ferdinand. And against Klang, this one's got a bit of a better angle. Klang, the first one's a 14,
it's gonna miss.
and the next one is a 17.
That one's gonna miss.
Alrighty. Oh, tanky boy. Okay, kind of
yeah, it's
bouncing
got
off of your
Chain,
breastplate.
chainmail, and shield. So
Nice. There you go. Alrighty. So they shoot, and they're going to kind of retreat, kind of clinging in this weird, almost bat-like behavior, kind of around the edge of this burrow, going lower. That'll bring us to Sraken.
Question for the DM: how far is a torchlight?
Torchlight should be 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
So I can see 40 feet from Ferdinand?
From your character right now, you can just barely see this one right here in the shadows.
Oh, I guess the wall will block the other one. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to shoot that one with a spell. I'm going to shoot the chromatic orb with cold damage because I feel like that's the safe one.
Okay.
For 16 to hit.
A 16, this thing actually dodges that. Its AC is higher than 16.
Luke, why do you do these things to me?
'Cause I like
Okay, well, my aim's going to one-up and attack it then because
Okay.
he's got nothing else to do with himself.
Alrighty.
And it's 12, so never mind.
Well, it's going to be a miss.
Yeah, back to being useful. I had my one spell of the game. All right, everybody, this is on you. Good luck.
Alrighty, that'll be it for Sraken. That'll bring us to Klang.
all right.
So yeah,
So-
one still alive right in front of you there.
He's gonna make his swing.
Okay. Ooh, natty 1. That's going to be a miss. You kind of like
Less.
go to strike out at it, and it kind of like scurries up the wall a little bit. You weren't quite expecting that sort of like traction, so your sword kind of bounces off the floor of this tunnel and kind of gets caught a little bit in the dirt. And you kind of have to yank it out.
Oh, yes. Well, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right.
Don't kobolds have attack tactics themselves?
They do actually. Racial trait. I have
Yeah.
advantage on attack roll, so 23.
All right, so 23 actually then
Oh.
would hit.
Good save, good
Oh.
save.
Good save.
Good call, good call.
I feel bad for messing up the crit before, so
That's fucking teamwork. Okay, so 23 will
So-
definitely hit. So go ahead.
10.
10 points of damage. Nice shot. So as your sword gets into the ground, you yank it out, and in the process of yanking it out on the backswing, you actually manage to accidentally decapitate this thing as it was kind of up-arced against the wall, and the head just kind of lops off, still kind of chittering and biting at you.
I feel like
but-
accidental decapitations happens a lot with Klang.
yeah,
So,
the first of many.
Accidental.
so yeah, feeling pretty good about that. He's gonna move. Yeah, he'll do that.
Okay.
He's not smart. He's just excitable.
All right.
And then
Ooh, is it?
action surge
Ooh, okay, let's go.
to go for another attack.
19 will definitely hit.
19 will hit. 9
Or
damage.
9. Nice shot. Okay. Alrighty, as you rush over to the hole, you kind of have to stop and like skid before you like look down, and it just kind of disappears into darkness below you. You take a quick little stab with the long sword, and this thing kind of catch it at a weird angle and manage to like get one of the joints of the front legs, and it kind of rears back in pain. A good shot.
And with doing that, I will use the special that I picked up, I guess, from Tasha's.
Okay.
Slasher reduce speed. When I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, I can reduce the speed of it by 10 feet until the start of my turn.
Excellent. Cool. All right, so I will give it that little blue to mark kind of chilled or slowed. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I took a slasher, which is the I think it's the feet,
Yep.
and the critical hit is the critical hit and the reduced speed
Nice.
specials. So
Nice.
Very cool.
He goes for the legs.
Alrighty. That'll bring
All he
us
can reach.
to yeah. That'll bring us to Lee.
I will first rush up to here. I want to shoot the one that's on Klang.
Okay.
Have a big bang, everyone.
17 just barely misses.
Ah.
You go and kind of aim and steady, and this thing's kind of wily, so you're trying to lead it a little bit, and as you shoot, it actually just skims the top of Klang's head and just kind of ricochets off just slightly. Not enough to damage Klang, but just that little tiny helmet kind of, you hear that tiny little ding, and again, that loud bang roaring through.
And then I've still got my power servo, so I will bonus action to get enough movement to move up next to Klang.
Okay, very nice.
Hold my shield up.
Alright. Cool. Alrighty, that will bring us to the top of initiative. There are no more young ones left here, so we'll remove them. That'll bring us to Ferdinand.
I'm going to move here and go for an attack.
Alrighty.
Don't
Perfect.
leave the light.
Alright, big money. 18, there we
Hey.
go, that'll hit. So you run up and just with like a nice slow uppercut manage to catch this thing right in the jaw. That connects with a satisfying crack for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Kind of turns and it's now gazed on the thing that made the loud noise and now the thing that's hurting it, and seems kind of torn between the two. But nice shot. That'll be it for Ferdinand. That'll bring us to... Oh, sorry. What's
I
that?
also have Tavern Brawler. Can I try and grapple it?
Ooh, absolutely. Yeah, with your offhand attack. Okay. So with the Tavern Brawler feat, I believe that allows you to make an athletics check? Or is that just automatically grappled?
Bear with me. I can use my bonus action to attempt to grapple.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make an athletics check. 23.
Cool.
Very nice. All right. He is going to make an acrobatics to try to evade. But no, you managed to just swing and uppercut this thing and then turn and just grab right onto the jaw and you yank it in towards you. You got that thing grappled. So his movement speed is 0. Nice. Very cool.
And now it ended my turn.
Alrighty. It's now its turn. These things are...
Wait, did you skip me?
Skip the sloth
I'm
man?
so sorry. I did skip Blackbriar. Go ahead.
All right.
My bad. I just get trigger happy on that initiative button there.
That's fine. I'm not going to go stab the one that's attacking Ferdinand because I don't want to stab him. That's
Okay.
not a good way to make friends your first day on the job. Instead, I'll stab the one around Klang because he's shorter.
Alright.
He's just happy to be here.
That's not going to work.
10 is not going to work, unfortunately. That's
All right.
a little bit shy.
And we'll see what the offhand one can do.
Okay. That's
Nope.
Not, yet either.
Not any better.
Alright. I'm on.
That's it for me. Have fun in the dark, dark one.
Alrighty. That will bring us to the adults. This one's grappled, so it can't quite move. How smart are these things? Okay, they get smarter as they get older, apparently.
If only humans were the same.
I just want to shout it out in the stream how wholesome it is that your mom joins the Twitch
That
stream.
would be awesome.
Right?
Like,
I love my mom.
that's wholesome, man.
Alrighty. So this one's gonna move over here because they like to use pack tactics. This one is gonna try to swipe out at Ferdinand just because you've got the thing grappled and that's kind of panicking. So 2 attacks against Ferdinand. Not at advantage though. Just straight rolls. The first attack is an 18. That'll get through for 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
The second attack is a 10, so that'll miss. And then the chilly one is going to make 2 attacks on Lee, but these ones are going to be at advantage because of pack tactics. So against Lee, we've got a 22.
That hits.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing. And the second one is a 23 for 9 points of piercing. So a total of 14 on Lee.
Okay.
All right, a couple of good shots on you there.
Make concentration for power servos.
Okay, so 2 con saves.
Should just
Both
be
of
10
which
on
save?
both of those.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. Alrighty, that'll be it for their turn. That'll leave us 2 striking in the dark.
Draken's gonna run up to the light because I'm a human in a cave with space bugs.
Mhm.
And he is going to twin cast a chromatic orb, firing 1 at each,
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
with more ice damage. I get an advantage on the grappled one?
No, so grappling does not grant advantage. It just makes it speed 0.
Worth a shot.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're so excited as you run up, you pull out the small diamond and kind of give it a
There we go.
spin, and it kind of wobbles like a top, and you see like this flash of colors, and you're like, whoa, that was pretty trippy, and you drop the diamond. Kind of
That sounds about right for the drunk guy.
Yeah, pick it back up, so that spell slot is expended. But as you pick it back up, you kind of spin it the other way, and it kind of spins up like right at the top. That chromatic orb shoots out, and it's going to strike the one on the right, who's a little bit slow from having its leg wounded. That's going to be 14 points of cold damage. You did find the vulnerability. They do not like the cold, so that's actually going to be doubled to 28 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
It looks heavily wounded. It's kind of reeling back now, kind of wounded and chilled and icy. It does not look like it's having a good time.
Alright, well, my imp's going to try to finish that one off. Never mind, my imp fucking
Alright,
sucks.
imp
I'm
is-
going to kill it the next chance I get.
All right, anything else for you?
No!
Alrighty, then that will bring us to
Whatever.
the other small person. That'll be Klang. You're up.
I'm going to swing with advantage because of pack tactics onto the one that he's already kneecapped. So
Okay. 19 will do it.
or 11.
11, that's enough to kill it right there. Nice shot. All right, as you kind of reach over, as this thing kind of like climbing up the burrow, you kind of like reach out and just hack at the back legs. And as you do, you kind of find that joint and it kind of loses purchase and it starts to fall, wounded, icy cold, weakened, and just falls backwards and falls down into the pit. And you hear after about half a second just this nice satisfying crunch as it impacts something down below.
So
Yeah, we got it! Is there a bathroom down here?
he's this other one's still standing, right?
Yep, that one is still there. Yep.
Okay, that's as an action. Never mind, I'm done.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Lee at the bottom of initiative.
Okay, I will poison spray the remaining one.
Okay,
Ignore that extra poison damage. Didn't mean to do
Okay.
that.
no worries. So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 7, so he does fail. He's going to take 10 points of poison damage as Ferdinand's kind of got this thing by the mouth and it's swinging out at him. He kind of yanks the head over to you, and you just full on pull out your gauntlet. A small little chemical, almost like a perfume bottle, kind of shoots out of the wrist and just engulfs this thing's face.
It's
It
like
kind of
a little
starts
portal.
choking, coughing, and does not seem to enjoy that.
That's my turn.
Alright. Beautiful turn. That'll bring us to the top, and we are back to Ferdinand. Still got this thing by the throat.
Okay. So I got it by the throat with one arm. Then with the torch, can I burn that with the acid?
Do you want to kind of like shove the torch in the thing's face?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with acid's flammable.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll an unarmed strike with that, or?
So yeah, go ahead and just roll. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon, so this would be just like an improvised weapon, which you're proficient in. So it'd be just about the same as a brass knuckle punch, basically.
Okay, alright, cool.
Alrighty, 19 will hit as you take the torch and kind of just shove it in the thing's mouth. It starts freaking out. That's going to be 5 points of damage there. It definitely seems to enjoy the warm, but not on the inside. So that is going to be full damage as this thing's now freaking out with fire in its mouth, poison and acid in its face. It's not having a good time. It's looking pretty frenzied. One might say it's bloodied. Alrighty, anything else?
We need to bring it back.
Nope, that would end my turn.
Okay, that'll bring us to Blackbriar, the bugbear.
Well, I've been enjoying reaching around people. It's getting boring. I'm gonna go up for
I'm
some
sorry?
close work for once.
Oh, so that would be standing on the same square as the imp, so you'd have to...
Oh, fine. I'll stand behind the imp then and
There you
stab
go.
The
through
raven's
him.
flying. Could he just be flying above him?
Can't really share a square, unfortunately.
Game's dumb.
5th edition's weird that way. I don't
Yep.
question it anymore. Nope.
Alrighty, 11's gonna miss.
And offhand swing. Nope.
Alrighty, that's double miss, unfortunately.
I was doing good against the little ones. That's it.
Alrighty. That'll bring us back to the adult who's freaking out, unhappy. He's going to slash out once at Ferdinand and once at Lee. So against Ferdinand with the stab is going to be a natural 1. Can't quite get you. It's too panicked. It's too frenzied. Just kind of a wild swing scraping off the cavern wall here. And again towards Lee is going to be, of course, a 24 is going to probably hit
Okay.
Lee there.
Yeah.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing there. As just kind of a wild, frenzied, lucky strike happens to kind of get you right across like the collarbone. Alrighty, that'll be it for him. That'll bring us to Sraken.
Oh, Straken's just gonna fire off a cantrip because I'm not feeling it today. I'm gonna shoot off a chill touch on it.
Okay.
Wait, Eldritch Blast is forced. I'll use Eldritch Blast actually.
Okay.
That sounds like more fun. If I can hit the click on the roll button. Wow,
shoot.
shooting out ones in a row.
My man. Oh, the dice gods are angry with you, apparently.
I rolled a crit, like good crit earlier, and now it's just downhill.
You jinxed it.
You jinxed it.
Well, it's been a fun game.
The
my
RNG.
Straken's gonna sit here and cry. Free action. Well, my imp does the another nat
Another
1.
nat
Are you
1.
kidding me?
Oh my god.
You guys
I
can't
do.
see it. It's not my character, but 2 nat 1s in a row, both which are +5
That's
modifiers.
rough.
Good.
That's rough,
Pretty
buddy.
good. My imp's gonna fly down that hole after that.
I will
Okay.
say, for the intents and purposes of this, your imp flies down the hole, and you don't peer from it.
Good enough for me.
Okay.
The thing can take an attack if it wants. It is moving out of a threat.
Yeah. Since you don't have a connection with it, you wouldn't know this, but your imp just got fucking peppered by something.
Oh, good to know.
Alrighty, that'll bring
And I'm sitting
us,
there like, for fuck's sakes.
bring us to Klang.
Klang. Yeah. And he's gonna go for a swing.
Alright, at advantage. 17 is gonna be a miss, unfortunately. These things are pretty heavily armored. Again, you kind of just like,
Boo.
you take your sword, just like big giant, like jump up and strike on the thing's back, but that like chitinous kind of porcupine almost spines almost have like a little bit of like a shock absorber effect to them. So your sword actually kind of like presses in and gets sprung back out and doesn't really find any purchase or do any damage there.
Boo. Alright.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Lee.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just reach out, and a colorless gas comes out of a port in my wrist, and I will try to poison him again.
Alrighty, he's gonna make another Constitution saving throw.
That's
That's another failure, so he's gonna take 8 points of poison damage. Not liking that too much at all.
That's my
nice
turn.
job. Beautiful. And then that'll bring us to the top of the initiative is Ferdinand.
I'm gonna try and trip it, I guess.
Okay, so you want to try to just like drag it to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be another opposed athletics check, so go ahead and roll athletics.
Unlucky.
Ooh.
Unlucky. He's gonna roll.
The RNG gods take it away.
Unfortunately, this thing in its death throes here is fighting for its life, and you go to just yank it to the ground, and it kind of rears back up. It's still grappled, but it's not going down without a fight. Alrighty,
And now my turn.
beautiful. That'll bring us to Blackbriar.
I just gotta keep reaching over Klang, and usually things die.
Okay.
Yeah. My imp
What the
converts
hell
to Goku.
dice?
Oh man,
All
you
right.
guys were on a roll,
Offhand.
just like
We're doing
working
so.
off these things early, and then just kind of
No,
like.
This is
burns
what
all your
happens,
guts.
though. This is what
Yeah.
happens. We usually do good, like, for the first hour and a half of the session, and then everything goes to shit. Like, that's what happened last time my character died. So...
Listen, we didn't fire 6 AAA triple R's. You would have been maybe okay.
That didn't help either.
That'll bring us to
Yeah.
this thing's turn. It's now fully focusing its attention on Lee, because Lee, you're doing the most damage to this thing. It's gonna make 2 attacks at you. We've got 2 stab attacks. The first one's a natural 1. Second one's a 10. It's weak. It's fighting. This thing's getting desperate, and it's just kind of floundering, flailing, trying to stay alive. It's not looking good. That'll bring us to Sraken.
Oh, Sraken's just going to try to fire another Eldritch Blast at it and
Alright, dude.
watch me miss again. Oh,
21
yeah, I hit
hit
it.
for
Fuck
8
that. I mean,
points.
I
Let's
had
go.
total faith in myself.
As you blast out and hit it, this thing gets blasted out of your grasp, Ferdinand, kind of impacts the wall behind it, and then just kind of like concussed, spins, falls down into the pit. Alrighty, and with that, combat is over for the time being. Guys, we are going to go ahead and take a short rest, so we're going to take a little 5 to 10 minute intermission, use the bathroom, refill drinks and stuff. During that time, our characters are going to take a short rest, so they'll patch up some wounds, roll some hit dice, regain some abilities, things of that nature. We'll be right back. Please stick around. We're actually right on schedule. Perfect timing. We have our second encounter of the evening, and then at the end of the night, probably around 9:30 or so, we have our Twitch chat favorite vote, where viewers can vote for their favorite person tonight, and that person will get an extra little Tealeaf point, which they can use to spend on all sorts of cool stuff. So hang tight. We'll be back in just about 10. See you in a little bit. And we are back. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us during that little short rest. Our players are nice and healed up and rejuvenated and ready to go. We're back here.
In game.
In game.
In game.
In game. All right. Oh, look at all the biddies going. Thank you guys.
Yo, I love that.
all right. So, I've been instructed not to for the YouTubes. Anyway,
I stopped.
our characters have found themselves beneath a foundry fighting weird space bug things that came out of a shiny space rock, and have taken an hour or so to patch themselves up, rest, rejuvenate, and now stand in this basement over this about maybe 12 foot in diameter chasm leading directly downward. So if there's anything in that hour you guys would like to do, you can go ahead and role play that out or describe what you'd like to do, and then we'll take it from there.
So what?
Did we smash the other eggs?
Yeah, I was about to say I had smashed the other eggs in that hour.
Okay.
Easy enough. What were you
Can we
saying?
investigate them first? What if
One
they're-
sec. What were you saying, Lee?
I was just gonna ask a question and roleplay to the group.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
So what kind of meteor weapons are you guys gonna get the smith to make you? When we all totally get out of this completely fine and kill all the alien bugs, of course.
I'm gonna get a necklace with a dagger on the side of it, so when I'm ready to end it all, I don't have to do it myself.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Strike is not having a good time. He doesn't do anything.
I was gonna get a dagger too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Matching daggers.
Yeah, dagger squad.
I mean,
Sorry, was
I
that too much?
hoping for something a bit more stabby than a dagger, but yeah, I mean, we'll see how
Oh,
much
don't do
is
it
there.
stabbing. Don't worry. Sorry.
Oh god. All right. So you guys take the time. I heard smash eggs. I heard investigate eggs. The combination of the two. What would you like
I
to
don't
do?
want to know, like, if they're actually from these things or if there's something else. Because, like, what if there's, like, other things that aren't trying to kill us down here? I mean, I know the percentage is, like, 99% they're the bad guy eggs, but...
All right.
I mean, can we crack open the eggs and cook them? That's the true question.
Make
Well,
an alien omelet.
they-
Isn't that what
Yeah,
they did in
omelet?
Prometheus?
Yeah.
Spoiler
Probably.
alert.
All right. So, upon go ahead and roll a group investigation. We'll say. Breaking the eggs takes no roll. That just will happen. You guys can
Sure.
dispose of them as you see fit. But a 16. We've got a 10. We've got a 3. Got a 17. Nice rolls. Nice rolls.
There's a 0 modifier. Let's go.
So as you're breaking these and kind of holding, they are warm to the touch. And what you see is, they range in size from somewhere like the size of maybe like a softball up to like the size of like an ostrich egg. And there's quite a bit of variation between these. But as you crack them open, there's this really viscous, pungent, like pale green ooze that kind of just like leaks out of them, some sort of like embryonic fluid. Smells just awful, and it kind of has like, if you get a little bit on your skin after a couple minutes, it has this like weird kind of tingly sensation, like this kind of cold burn, and you're like, okay, no, that's definitely not good. Like, you don't know what it is, but you just know it's not healthy. You don't want to touch that stuff. But you do confirm that these weird space bug kind of creatures definitely are catching from these eggs.
I would like to collect as much of the tingle ooze as possible.
Sure. Having a poisoner's kit readily available, I will say you can get, with the amount of eggs you find in here, you can get up to, we'll call it 4 vials of Crothic ooze.
Cool.
I'm scared.
That
to
sounds pretty
put
cool.
this Chat link.
It's so fun.
Okay, what the hell?
God.
Yeah, right.
Hot point.
It's a very appropriate.
What in the fresh
What can I say? I'm a visual person.
Alrighty, so after collecting your ooze, you guys are now faced with this challenge of this giant pit in front of you.
Not
We
it.
can just tie off a rope up here, toss it down. We can all just jump down if we want. Get down there quick. Then we won't be stuck on a rope fighting off like
And
a
I,
horde of.
Yeah, but then coming up, we need a rope.
Yeah, we'll tie the rope first and jump down.
Could I kick
Oh.
like a rock down there to see how deep it is?
Sure, you kind of pick up a bit of one of the chunks of the broken egg and kind of drop it, and it looks to be about a 20-foot drop. So definitely kind of a just enough to kind of trigger that vertigo sensation that like that's definitely maybe a bit like you probably wouldn't die, but you might break a leg if you were to just jump.
Okay.
Mr. DM,
Mm-hmm.
do you think how many seconds do you think it would take for me to create like a million imps and just throw them down there so we have something soft to land on? Oh my questions are balls. How long would it take to make 10 feet of imp?
Well, if you read the Scamp Staff, you would know that the more imps you summon...
No, one at a time, then throw them in the pit.
Like lemmings.
Alright, so what's the actual game plan, folks?
And is this thing right here like a stalagmite or something?
Yeah, that appears to be kind of like a column of just kind of earth that wouldn't like it was kind of more bored around just next to the pit. Looks perfect for tying a rope off to.
Oh, very much like.
Tie a rope, throw Klang.
I mean, the plan makes sense. Blackbriar just starts tying the rope around Klang,
Alright.
and then tying the other end around this.
Imagine he balls up and like shield in front of him and just like falls
Yeah,
into the hole.
Alright. Get the fuck out of here with your angry eyes. Christ. So you tie the rope easy enough around the stalactite, and Klang's the first one down.
Oh, yeah, Klang's the
okay.
anchor.
Alrighty.
We'll follow him up later.
What is the other order as you guys descend?
I'll go second with the torch.
Okay.
I'd like to be in the middle then, because I need to be where the light is.
I can be at the end. I can cover everyone from up here if anything rushes you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come down second
And
to
Lamp,
last.
I guess,
then.
will be with me.
Imagine you like hear a tumbling and then you hear like the metal clashing as like the rope grows taut and he like hits
What you
himself with
guys-
stuff.
What you guys see, those of you who descend, is it's like a narrow bored tunnel, and then after about 15 feet, it opens up into this expansive chamber. And looking around, you can see dozens of these tiny little holes, almost like Swiss cheese around you. Unfortunately, just due to the narrow of the tunnel, Lee and Sraken kind of standing up top, you can't see much down there at
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
Just because one map, but just sort of logically, like you wouldn't have a clear angle or shot on much, except unless it was directly beneath where your friends are. But you all do down there see there's sort of like this weird ambient glow as looking around this room, there are thousands of these eggs. Thousands, all sizes, just scattered around, and all of them are kind of giving off this eerie kind of like yellow strange glow. And as you land, you start to hear coming out of these holes a bunch of that scuttling sound. And I'm going to move us to the next map as you guys have found the hive. And I'm going to need
Great.
everybody. Oh, what's up?
So glad for us
Mhm.
that we
I
found it.
need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Grim.
Well, that was alright. The
Good
torch
job,
is down here,
guys.
right?
Yes.
You actually don't need the torch because it is illuminated.
We'll
Oh,
waste of a torch.
but what about the torch?
You still have the torch.
Oh, okay.
What?
Making sure.
I was
Oh.
too lazy to get dynamic lighting to look good on this map, so I just said that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll some initiative. Just straight honest DM.
Spoilers!
That's-
Spoilers!
That's me as a DM too. It's like I can make this cave look really good with like dynamic lighting, but that's way too much effort. So
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or I can just hide everything on the GM layer. Done.
And you
You know-
do You do have an imp there, so there you go.
Yeah, MP boy.
Alrighty, so as this wave of these space bugs kind of crawl out, Klang, you have the initiative.
I'm still tied to the rope.
You are.
You very much are tied to the rope.
Well, Klang did not think this one through. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to probably cut myself down.
I'll say it's like a free action, easy enough to just kind of.
It just cuts rope. I'll say he cuts rope and then gets a rope still tied around his waist and charges one foam.
Okay. Alrighty, the 11 is going to miss on this adult one. So the ones with the red backgrounds, I know the tokens are similar. The ones with the red backgrounds are the adults, and the yellow backgrounds are the smaller dog-sized ones.
Well, Klang does not take missing well, so he's going to use his action surge.
All right, let's go. 24.
Damn,
there
worth
you
it.
go.
That is an 18 on the dice roll. Okay, so
18,
not
yeah.
a critical.
So actually, I think it will automatically roll.
Yeah, it looks like it does if you look at the code. It's got like
Yeah,
the-
Yeah.
it is gonna show up
Okay.
green if it's a crit on a 19. Yep.
So
that'll be
9,
9 points. Oh, slashing, nice shot.
and he will use his reduce speed to reduce it by 10 feet.
Okay. Let me just verify. Once per turn when you do slash. Okay, yeah, cool. It's just the grievous wound is on the crits only. Okay, so
Yep.
I'm gonna give him the little cool. Just misremembered.
Just-
Cool, perfect,
Disadvantage on crits, but just slashing damage once per turn, reduce speed.
perfect. That's a pretty sick feat. So that'll be it for.
He goes for the knees.
That'll bring us to the youngins. They're just gonna swarm. So we got one there, one there,
Whoa.
one there, one there, one there. Okay. Just swarming around you guys. So we've got one attack against Sraken.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 9 to hit. That's a miss.
No.
We've got 2 at advantage against Lee. Picking on Lee today, apparently. That's going to be a crit on the first attack.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 points of piercing. And the second attack at advantage, it's just a roll. It's going to be a 14.
Miss.
Okay, that one was a little small fry. We've got one attack against Blackbriar. Is going to be a 8.
Thank
and
God.
one against Ferdinand is going to be a 7. As the youngins kind of swarm you guys, just frenzied feast. Couple good shots in there, or at least one good shot on Lee. But that'll be it for them. That'll bring us to Sraken. You got one guy
Alright.
right on you.
Yeah, Straken's gonna think about his previous missions and how he watches the people he cares about get eaten by shit. And he's going to cast a 2nd level magic missile and fire 2 darts at the guy in front of Ferdinand and then in front of Blackbriar.
Okay, so 2 and 2.
No,
Okay.
that's not what that was supposed to do.
I love I don't want to see my friends die. I'm going to save the new
Specifically-
people, not the actual one person I know.
So
here.
it's been a long day. 5 and then so that's 7 on the
That's
first
7
one.
on the
and
first
then
one. Okay.
8 on the second.
All right. Both of them look very hurt by that, but are still kicking.
Yeah, and then my
Just
imp's gonna
barely.
go and he's gonna attack the one in front of him.
Okay.
So 17 to hit.
17 will hit for 4 points of piercing. And then he's got to make a con
Poison.
save against the poison. That's an 18 on the save. So I believe he
So
takes
he'll take
half.
5.
Which actually the poison does slowly kill it. So that's actually a kill for the imp.
Nice.
Nice. Cool.
Making work. All right, that's it for me and my pal.
Alrighty, beautiful. That will bring us to Ferdinand with Blackbriar on deck.
I'm gonna punch the one in front of me.
Sounds like a plan. 22, yeah. You are not taking it this time. You're landing here. You're out in the open. This just reminds you like those underground fighting rinks, and you're just bop right in the freaking skull, and this thing just falls cold. Kind of shake your hand off a little bit, and you're like, that's more like it. There we go. We're in the swing of things now. Beautiful.
Swing of
Warmed
things.
up now.
Anything else?
Nope. That should end my turn.
Beautiful. That'll bring us to Blackbriar with Lee on deck.
All right. Come on. Don't miss. That's
Oh,
beautiful.
there we go. Yeah.
You don't miss.
All right. So this thing
No sneak
kind
attack,
of-
though.
kind of frazzled by the magic missile that struck it, just goes for like a suicide leap right for your face, like face hugger style. Just jumps up and you see it coming in this like Matrix moment. You grab the short sword, just kind of hold it up against your chest, and the thing just jumps and impales itself right on the short sword, kind of like right in your face, kind of scraping and jumping, and kind of slowly slows down and kind of flick it off the end of the sword and kind of skirts along the ground. That is a smooth kill right there.
Yep. And then gonna do a little 5-step back here and just kind of like spin the other hand back
Okay.
and see if I can hit the one in front of Lee.
Cool.
What the hell, free hand? Gotta get that feat.
Dual willing's gonna be amazing.
Yes, it will be.
All
Oh,
right.
that's my turn.
That'll be it. A very cool turn for Blackbriar. That'll bring us to Lee.
Okay. I don't necessarily know about those other two up there because they're kind of in another little cave, hey?
So they are a little. You will be able to see them, but there is a little bit of a raised elevation. Like right at this point, it's about a 5-foot kind of climb
Just
up.
the point is that, like, do I know they're coming or not? Like,
Oh,
am
absolutely.
I aware of their presence? Yes. Okay.
You're definitely aware. Yep.
So I want to do something specific. I want to hold for a very specific point in time and cast a spell.
Okay.
When, if possible, all three of them are in a line going through this little narrow point here.
Perfect. Okay.
Like as
Kind of wait for them to naturally funnel themselves.
If
Smart.
not three, then two.
Okay.
And I want to hit them with Caustic Brew when that happens.
Perfect. Smart. Okay. I dig it. Okie dokie. That'll bring us to the adults. And honestly, I mean, I ain't gonna metagame it. They are both kind of simultaneously gonna come in, and they were gonna stand like here and here. So as you know, one obviously had to go first, and then the second. So you have a shot of a Caustic Brew as they're all perfectly lined up. You let that baby fire.
Excellent. So they make a. Oh, here, let me put the description. They make a dex save for that, and then they are.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because of the update.
Okay.
So it's a 5-foot wide line, so depending on how that works.
Yep, you could definitely hit all three.
Dex save or be covered by the acid, so it's a save or suck situation.
Okay. So the first one right in front of Klang. Is that actually gonna hit Klang?
That would hit Klang. So,
Are they
as far as
taller
his
than
stealth-
Klang? Can I aim over his head?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say if you want to hit all three, you'd have to hit Klang.
That's fine. You can hit me.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So go ahead and make a dex save, Klang.
Oh, that's bad.
Come on, don't break the record.
All right, so that's a fail. The first one right in front of Klang is going to succeed with an 18. Next one gets a 15, which also succeeds. And the last one is another 15. These things are fairly quick.
So I only hit Klang.
You only hit Klang.
I'm doing such a good job.
Concept. Very cool concept, but...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh
Thought
god,
I
we probably
could-
just killed Klang.
Thought I could
Okay,
shoot
so-
over your head, but
So
Can-
Klang is
can I
going
just
to-
immediately drop concentration on it?
Absolutely, yeah. So he is
Yeah.
going to
So then he. Well, it wouldn't
Um,
happen until the start of his turn, so I don't know.
I would say he's going to take the initial damage just because, he got covered in acid. So you're going to take 7 points of acid damage, but no lingering effects, as Lee is privy enough to just shoot, and just kind of drop it.
Shit.
7 points of acid damage on Klang. Very cool concept, but unfortunately, that's rough.
7 points.
Yep. Alrighty. The one right in front of you is going to just keep attacking Klang. So 2 attacks. Klang, that's going to be an 18.
Meets.
Alright, so that's going to be 7 points of piercing. And then a 21 for another 6. So that's a total of 20 damage right there, including the acid.
So 13 from those attacks.
Yep. And then we've got the 2 that are now kind of fanning out, are going to use some ranged attacks. We're going to make 2 ranged attacks against Lee and 2 against Sraken.
Oh.
Because they're shooting the quills.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so against Lee, come on. Oh my god, that's a crit against Lee.
Okay.
So that's going to be 11 points of piercing. And then a 20 is another 5, so 16 points of piercing total on Lee.
Okay.
And then against Sraken, at advantage because of pack tactics there. That's going to be a 23 for 5.
Okay.
And then the second attack at advantage is going to be a 20 for 6, so 11 total on Sraken.
Okay, I will suffer.
Okay, that's it for the adults. These guys are pretty tough. That'll bring us to top of the initiative is Klang.
All right, I will use my second wind.
All right, bonus action,
There's a
second wind.
bonus action.
It's a D10 plus 4. All right, so that's 7 health back. Not too bad.
It's not great, but so we got that 7 back to that. And then he's gonna make a swing.
Okay.
Actually, 1, 2. Are they all within 10 feet of me?
They would be, yes.
Okay, cool. He's actually going to spend his action to grovel. Everybody, you guys gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet that can see me. So,
That's everything.
Yeah, that's
Do you
everything.
have the description of that ability, just so we can read it? There we go. Grovel, cower, and beg. As an action on your turn, you can cower to pathetically to distract nearby foes. At the end of your next turn, your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that you can see. That's a fucking amazing ability. So yeah, you guys have.
It also works. I'm at the top of the advantage. So
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Klang scared.
Alrighty.
I can't wait to fuck these boys.
So you just kind of take a deep breath and just, oh god, please don't get
Klang like goes fetal with like a shield above him. Like,
alrighty, that's gonna bring us to the youngins. And as you're distracting them, they're gonna kind of focus and hone in on you. So they're gonna move there. I don't think that provokes any opportunity attacks, but we've got 2 attacks at advantage on Klang.
If my imp has reach, does it affect it? That'd be leaving threat range, right?
I don't
not,
think your
damn.
imp has reach.
He does. Yeah.
It only matters for me, damn it.
All right. The first one's going to be a 19 for 5 against Klang, and a 12 is a miss. So 5 on Klang there.
they just like are beating up the shield he's holding.
Yeah. Alrighty, and that'll bring us to Sraken.
Sraken is going to see that his friend, well, the new guy, is scared, and then he's gonna dual cast a chromatic orb, firing at both of these in the back.
Okay, kind of the backline guys.
With cold damage at level 2, and hope for the best.
Ooh. All right, chromatic orbs.
So,
Is this one hitting me?
can I... Oh, hold on. Oh, it will work. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Here we go.
21. Go ahead and fish for the crit. It didn't look like it rolled with advantage.
Okay.
I'll just take the damage from the first one there. Okay, so 21 will hit for 15 cold damage, doubled to 30 on the first one. Nice shot.
Can we not use the second one?
Didn't you say you dual cast it anyway?
Yeah, well, I gotta cast it on the next one.
2 more rolls. Yep, 2 more rolls will take the damage on the first one. 23. Fish for the crit.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not rolling with advantage.
There we go.
Hey.
Let's go. Okay.
So that's at what, 46? Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be 4d8. So go ahead and, oh my god. Go ahead and roll me another. Go ahead and roll me another, or we can just double it. Yeah, so that'll be 18 doubled to 36.
No,
doubled again.
You take the crit damage because it's advantage, right?
You're right. So that would be 23 doubled to 46, doubled again. Hot damn! Yeah, you just smoked this thing. With a little bit of style and Sraken flair, that thing just gets chilled. Very nice.
Guys, I did it.
92 points of damage in a single attack. Let's go.
Yeah.
That might be a new one-hit record. I don't know.
Actually,
let's check the
I don't
stats.
I don't think we had it at that level.
Yeah, no, it's only 48 though, because the 10 was the first roll and then 13's the crit damage. So it only.
Yeah, but that's all doubled. So 23.
Yeah, to 46, right? Doesn't get doubled again because it only rolled the crit damage.
Oh, you're right. So it's only
Yeah.
46.
Yeah.
My bad. So
I don't want to take it from myself because I would have been fucking sick, but I won't lie to you.
Okay. Still, 46 is still a one-shot, one kill on that bad boy. So there you go. 46.
Good enough for
Okay,
me.
my bad. A little tipsy,
Okay.
but 46 damage. Okay, perfect.
Me too, buddy.
Okay, perfect.
And then my imp's
Alrighty.
gonna come up and smack this baby.
A little babby. Go for it.
16
will hit.
And then
And
con
even
save.
if he does succeed on the con save, that's just enough damage to kill him.
Nice.
He did. Cool. Perfect.
The whole time there's just a kobold like screaming in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That will bring
Yeah, that's
us to Ferdinand.
So they're about the size of a dog, correct?
Oh, little guys, yeah.
Can I pick one up and use it as like a buckler almost size?
I would say probably not a shield, but you could definitely use it as an improvised weapon with your tavern brawler feet.
Okay, cool.
You can hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker if you want.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So I want to pick one up and then using that one,
Okay,
hit this one in the
Okay.
back with it.
go for it. So go ahead and make, just an unarmed.
Oh my god.
So you just take this corpse and just, give him the chair, give him the corpse, and just smack this thing for 7 points of damage. It's looking very heavily hurt. Kind of buckles under the weight a little bit, but it's still kicking. 7 points is definitely some serious damage.
Okay. Can I also use grapple him as well, or no?
Absolutely. So he's going to go ahead and make an athletics check. He is going to make opposed acrobatics. And actually, that's a tie. So a tie in this case would maintain the status quo. So you like grab onto it and it just sort of like slips out of your hands and you grab onto it again and it's just kind of like this weird like small little monkey trying to jump out and it's a slippery little boogle. You can't quite get a grasp on it, but it was close.
Gotcha.
You're trying to get a cat into a bath.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that'll be it for Ferdinand. That'll bring us to Blackbriar.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out the best spot to end up here. And I think it's... Can I stand on top of the one that's next to Klang?
This one right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. It's dead.
perfect. Because I'm going to take a main swing at the one in front of Klang.
Okay. 20 will hit.
Nice.
With your sneak attack is 14 points. Very nice shot.
Yep.
I am
And
technically
then-
still flanking it.
Yes, and you're groveled too. So that's still in effect. And then
Yeah.
the swing at the one that Ferdinand tried to grab,
Okay.
which is still at advantage because of Klang.
Go ahead and roll again. Hey,
There
there's
we
a crit. Let's go.
Oh, Clang.
So let's see, 2d6.
Yep.
Figures.
All right, so 5 points in. So as it like leaps out of Klang's arms and jumps and grabs it, kind of like flying in the air as it's about to land, you just kind of pin it to the ground with the short sword. That's another kill. Very cool. Very cool.
I'm enjoying a 10-foot reach with melee weapons.
Yeah.
Just be glad I'm not using spears.
Yeah, I was going to say add a spear just to make it 15 feet. Hit somebody from another area code.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Lee.
I've lost track. Have the two big ones remaining, have they been hurt at all?
Yes, they are both looking pretty hurt. They are both considered
Just
bloodied.
remaining. I will bonus action poison my rounds. I'll open up the breach, little dab, and take a shot. Advantage still, right?
Yep. 21. So you're going
Let's
to shoot at the
go.
one on the left or the right, sorry.
The one in melee with Klang.
Okay, so 21 will hit for 7 plus 11 with that poisoned round. That's going to be 18 points of damage. That's exactly how much you need to kill it.
Okay,
Very nice.
awesome. That is my turn.
All right, and that echoing kind of rings out. It's very interesting acoustics in here with all the different tunnels and holes leading in here. Pretty cool. Alrighty, that'll bring us to the adult who definitely didn't like that. You know, this one, given the circumstances, given that it has no remaining allies and it is a living thing with survival instincts, is going to flee. It's just going to use its action, and it's just going to run and dash into one of these tunnels and just get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh, that's no good. We can't let it get away.
Klang's the smallest, he can follow.
Would he leave the threat range? Can he get an attack?
He wasn't
get-
there.
He was here.
He was 15 away.
Yeah.
Oh, he can move over those
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a path.
If you had the spear,
I know.
He's just gonna run down
Um,
that way. So that'll bring us to Klang.
I get up and realize he's still alive. And not sure where it went because he was groveling. He's going to use a potion of healing and kind of like suck it down like a bottle.
Okay. 6 health, not bad.
And I'll bring me back up to 20. And I guess 30 feet. Oh wait, I was right here.
Yep.
Just like run in, kind of look around for it.
All right, make a perception check.
Okay, perception. I am not in sunlight, so I get my normal roll.
Yep.
Kobolds and their
Nice.
sunlight sensitivities.
So you're kind of looking around, and you're not really sure where this thing went. There's no real trace of it. However, you do notice, because Klang likes shiny things, across the way, you're a little bit higher up in elevation now, you notice across the way, there's a real big shiny something over there.
I just noticed that.
Yeah. You kind of like, as you're like looking around, you kind of like look back to your friends and like over their heads a little bit, you're like, ooh, what is that?
Big egg.
Big egg. Alrighty, that will bring us to Straken.
Straken's just gonna stay in here because he's not gonna chase, and also I don't trust myself walking around in here. My imp is going to go try to murder the thing. Would it be an action to use perception to see if you could find which way it went?
Yes, that'd be the search action.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a wisdom, I assume.
Yep.
Perception. Okay, 20.
So the
Would imp know?
would know that it went down that way.
All right, my imp's just gonna chase it because he's bloodthirsty.
Okay. Fair enough. And for the
Yeah.
intents and purposes of this, we will say your imp does manage to finish it off, but yeah.
Doesn't
It's kind
return. Oops.
Doesn't
he's
return,
dead.
yeah. Simplify things.
And he stabbed himself in the thing.
They simultaneously KO each other. Double knockout. Guys, viewer's choice is live if you're lurking, listening, have us tabbed out or whatever. Go ahead and vote for your favorite player. All we ask is if you guys watch playing tonight can absolutely vote. All we ask is just don't vote for yourself if you do choose to vote, because that's kind of lame. But definitely get your vote in there for your favorite, who you want to see play more often, who do you want to see succeed, all that sort of stuff. Looks like we got a lot of votes already, so awesome.
Disregard one vote for Klang then.
I think you can actually change it. I think you can change it afterwards. Maybe not. I don't know Twitch enough. Okay. Anyway, so that's it for.
It's saying I voted, so I'm supposed to just disregard a vote for Klang.
That will bring us to Ferdinand.
With the egg in the southeast corner, was that called out by Klang, or did I miss that? Or did he just notice it?
I think
He just,
Klang's
he
big
just
egg,
said
right?
he didn't call it out. He just said big egg to himself.
Big egg. Just
Oh,
the big egg.
No charisma, no intelligence. Head empty. Head empty, just sword.
Gotcha. Since I wouldn't know that the imp then killed, I would move about 30. I think that's about 30.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. And like as you get up there, you can kind of see the imp just taking off down the tunnel there to finish it off. You kind of like catch it right at the tail end there.
Okay. If I saw it kill, I would call out clear.
Okay, I will say with the kind of just to kind of keep things simple. You're like, yep, clear, perfect. Alrighty, still have an action if you want to dash or anything like that.
No, I think I'd be good.
Okay, cool. That'll bring us to Blackbriar.
All right, I am going to explore the rest of the cave and probably immediately regret this.
Okay.
13, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's at least enough to start peering in and probably just see the big shiny egg down there.
Yeah, you kind of like climb up a little bit, and as you like get up, maybe up 6 or 7 feet or so, you're like, oh, mama, that's a big egg.
Oh, that's a big breakfast.
Yeah.
Guys,
Scrambled eggs.
we got a big egg down here.
Alrighty, any action?
Already. Yeah, could I ready 2 daggers to throw if something
You
popped
can
out?
ready one.
All right, already 1.
Cool.
In case something pops out.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Lee. You kind of hear Blackbriar down there. Oh, that's a big egg.
All right, I'll stick with Blackbriar.
Okay.
Do I see the egg from here?
Absolutely, yep. There's just kind of that like weird ambient glow from all the smaller eggs.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
No, not at advantage though. Sorry. It's gone.
So with
16.
a 16, how do I want to do this? Okay. As you aim, level, pull the trigger, there's that loud, satisfying crack of gunpowder igniting, and the bullet hits the egg, and you see it just kind of like spiderweb fracture, and it absolutely will do the full amount of damage.
Okay.
However, you see that spiderweb fracture begin to continue to, and you see something pointing out and start to reach, and the egg kind of shatters around, and you see a fully grown adult Krothic.
Oh, no.
This egg.
Our
that
breakfast
is-
hatched.
Yeah, that is going to basically the way that worked is you got 1 free hit on the thing, so you shot it, so it's going to take the full 12 points of poison, 12 points of damage there, and it's going to join the initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, can I use the readied action to whip the dagger as soon as I see this thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, I absolutely will. Come on, dagger, don't fail me because it's got range now. Shit.
Yeah,
Or longer range.
Disadvantage.
Does an 18 still hit it?
18 does not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just kind of glances off. You can see this one fully grown. Actually, let me zoom in on the picture for you guys. Those spines have now kind of like coalesced into this almost like platelet-like armor. The multiple legs are now serrated and sharpened. This thing looks hungry. It looks pissed off. This thing is an absolute killing machine.
Oh.
This is the part of the session where we start to regret all of our decisions.
Yeah. Could I have done a bonus action at the end of my turn?
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Can I cast Sanctuary on myself?
Absolutely. You're like, shit. Okay.
Because that's a bad situation. Okay.
I was gonna say it wouldn't have been a straight roll because it's not a surprise against him. Or do you get
Yeah.
advantage on surprise?
Technically yes, but he wasn't surprised.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Damn.
That'll bring us to its
Dex mod?
turn.
Dex.
What's up?
Does it beat my dex?
Oh, I'm so sorry. He's at a +3. What do you got?
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Okay, so he's gonna go. He's going to move up just a bit and is going to try to attack Lee because you shot it. But it's got to make a wisdom save first.
It is poisoned too
You're right. He is
until the end of my next turn.
Okay, let me give him a little poison marker there. Okay, a 15 on the save, I believe, does get through.
Does get through, so he gets to make his attack at
All right.
disadvantage.
So he's going to make 2 ranged attacks at disadvantage on you. The first one's a natural 1. The second one is a 16.
So both miss.
Okay. That'll be his turn. That'll bring us to Sraken.
Second level magic
Where's-
missile.
What's up, sorry?
Oh, so
second-
we're- Okay, we're still going through the turn. I was like, where's Klang? I felt like it hasn't gone in well. Okay, never mind.
All right, Sraken, you're up.
Sorry, we was trying to peer pressure me.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
did skip Klang's turn. He would have been
I'm
after
so
me.
sorry. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Good call. Those fucking initiative buttons. Yeah, so Klang, go ahead and take your turn. My bad.
Alright, well, all he could probably do is sprint, so...
Okay. 60
60
feet. I get you right up next to Blackbriar there if you want.
You just see a very energized Kobold come running across the room.
Meow.
Yep.
The armor, like, clanking against his hull.
All right. So then it would have been the Hive Lord. Now it's Sraken. Sraken, you're up.
Sraken is going to back to casting the second level magic missile
Okay.
at that spider. So I will roll 44. Ooh, not bad.
15 points of
15.
force damage. Nice shot. Nice shot. Guys, viewer's choice is just about over. If any of you are holding on to your vote, go ahead and get those in.
And then he is going to, against his better judgment, walk forward.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Ferdinand.
Is it possible that I can squeeze by this little corner or no?
Which one, sorry?
Oh, I didn't show a screen, my apologies. I was gonna dash to here. Is it possible that I would be able to go through this little section?
Yeah, you can absolutely squeeze.
Okay. Dash is 60, I believe.
Hey, thank you everyone. Thanks for
Klang
voting.
and Lee are going to be tied. Nice.
No, because Klang voted, or Sharky voted for himself.
Yeah.
He got
I'm
rid of
right.
the poll.
So viewer's choice is going to go to Lee.
That would end my turn.
It's like, I'm lame, I voted for myself.
Nice. It's all good. Alrighty, so Ferdinand dashes up there, kind of gets ready to squeeze there. Perfect. Okay. Anything else for Ferdinand?
No, I think I'm good.
Okie dokie. That'll bring us to Blackbriar.
I'm not gonna
Who else is doing it?
don't. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Because
So what got me killed last time, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was handed a strange shiny gun by a halfling saying, "Shoot it when you're scared."
Alright.
Those are bad instructions.
But at the same time,
that
I
was-
know I'm not a toe-to-toe fighter, so I'm just gonna, just whip another, whip more daggers at it and pray. Where the hell did they go on the inventory list?
Everyone else is doing it.
Damn it, no.
18 is just going to bounce right off that armor.
Yep.
This thing is...
And just gonna take a little step back, so at least Klang's in front of me again.
Okay.
I like having the little kobold in front. That's all I'm doing.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Lee.
Okay. This is probably a mistake, but
What?
just- I'm
Shoot
gonna
the R.
no, I'm gonna just run up to it, and I'm just gonna take the dodge action,
Oh,
and it is no longer poisoned.
okay. The Sanctuary dodge tank. I love it. Okay.
Right, when did Lee become a WoW paladin?
Alrighty. That'll bring us top of the initiative is Klang.
Ah! Let me actually adjust my HP on this token. Give myself a little bit of a red bar back.
Okay.
Longsword.
Yeah! Let's go.
Beauty.
Alright, so it's gonna be
Well, or no, more than that.
it's gonna be an extra D8, right?
Yeah, an extra D8 plus 6.
Oh, damn.
It's gonna be plus 8 because I have dueling.
I think it's actually counting the plus 2 already in there.
No,
It's
because
got-
it's the weapon should still have the plus 1
You're right, my bad.
modifier, so
Okay, so then that's going to be 16
plus another 8.
plus another No,
24?
so it's 10.
My strength is 5. So it's a 6
okay.
because the 5, the +1 from the enchantment,
Yeah, so
and
that's
then I have the
11.
dueling fighting style.
So sorry, 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 2. Yeah, so 20. You're right. Okay, nice fucking shot.
And then I will hit the slasher special for critical hit.
Yep. So he's got
Previously
dis-
wounded until the start of my next turn. He has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. That's a good one for wounded. Cool. Nice shot. Damn.
It's just smack.
Alrighty. Beautiful. Anything else?
No, he actually doesn't have any more bonus actions, does he? Nope. I've already used my second wind, so.
The hive ward's going to go, and as it gets hit, it kind of rears up, takes like an interesting posture stance, almost draconic in nature, and it's going to use an acid spray in a 15-foot cone. So
Oh, no.
I
expecting
need
that.
I need Lee and Klang to make me dexterity saving throws.
Great. Probably
Give you
still
save.
dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're going to take half damage, so you're going to take half of 30.
What?
Ooh.
15 points of acid damage.
I turn into mist and stay at 1 HP.
Oh, your freaking cloak of the... Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so you are missed with 1
Oh,
HP.
good God.
He shot me with acid, but he missed.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
does that do anything? Does that do anything with Lee's sanctuary? Because it's saying
I guess I would
a
still have
harmful
to.
spell.
I think
But he
so.
didn't have to make an
Save.
attack roll to hit me, so.
Yeah, because technically it's an AoE, so Sanctuary actually
Yeah.
doesn't
It's
work.
only
Sanctuary doesn't
line
help.
targeted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't protect from area effects. Okay. Did not read that part.
But I'm
Alrighty.
missed.
You are missed. Okay, that'll bring us to Straken.
I am very hurt.
Straken is going to pop imp.
Okay.
And then quicken cast a first level magic missile because I have nothing else I can do.
Okay.
At the only thing that's there for for literally the lowest damage possible.
Wait, you didn't roll that right.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
3d4 plus 6.
Oh, I rolled 3d1. Oh, I'm fucking high as fuck. Okay, sorry. Hold on.
Jesus
Slightly
Christ.
better.
There you go. 11
Yeah,
points of damage.
that'll do it.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. All right. Anything else?
And then my imp is gonna fly up.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Woo. And then he's gonna turn into a raven, and that'll be it
Okay.
for him.
Beautiful. That'll bring us to Ferdinand.
Shut up, Woo.
I'm gonna go here-ish. I don't know if he gets an opportunity.
No, you'll be good.
Within range.
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
good.
And then I will try and attack him.
All right, go for it.
That's a miss.
Yeah, the 7, you just get a nice solid punch on the thing, and it's like punching a steel like shield. It's tough, thick armor. Ferdinand, while you're here though, since you're kind of skirting along the side of it, go ahead and make me either perception or investigation check. Your choice. All right, with an 18. With your history and your background, you're used to sizing up opponents and fighting things, and you've gotten yourself out of a scrap or two that you definitely bit off a bit more than you can chew, and that starts to feel like a familiar feeling right now. You notice that the underside of this thing, while the top has those spines that are almost forming that platelet-like armor, the underside, the belly of this creature, appears to be more exposed, weaker, less heavily armored, and you imagine to yourself if there's a way that you could maybe flip this thing over, it would be a whole lot easier to smash.
I'm gonna pin the beast.
Oh God.
Alrighty, anything else?
I would definitely call that out to everyone that it looks like he has a, what's the word I'm looking for? Tender underbelly.
Alright.
All
Ooh,
Klang
tender.
needs to hear.
Okay.
Clang charge.
All right. That
Unleash the bold.
that will bring us to Blackbriar.
Summon the pebble. All right. Well, Kling's in front of me, so I'm feeling safe up here again.
Nice.
I'm gonna hide behind the little guy, as strange that is for a freakishly tall
Technically,
bugbear.
if I'm in front of him, is that considered half cover?
All right, come on, short swords. Don't fail me. Why the
The
hell are you failing me?
14 is going to be a miss. Can't quite get through that chitinous armor.
Let's see. Come on, offhand. Maybe you can do something. Nope.
Not quite.
Nope. Not liking this one bit. Gonna take a step over here, so at least a little safer.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Lee, who is Misty.
Okay, I will fly 20 feet in this direction.
Okay. I believe he can take an opportunity attack, right?
Is that attack magical? Because I'm immune to non-magical damage
He
right
swings anyway, but does no damage.
now.
Nice.
Yeah. And then as a bonus action, I can return to my corporeal form.
Okay.
So I turn back into me,
Mhm.
and then last poison round, coming at him.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
15.
15, unfortunately. Fires off. It does hit, but just kind of ricochets off the armor.
That amazing damage. That's my turn.
Oh.
I'm just gonna cry.
It's a free
Alright.
action.
Crying is a free action. Hesitating is a legendary action. That'll bring us to Klang. You're up.
So I am small, this thing is large. Can I get under it?
Unfortunately, just though it has 6 legs, it does seem to have sort of a survival instinct to protect that area. So you can't
Okay.
quite get underneath it per se. You'll have to flip it over somehow.
Well, I have pack tactics, so let's go with advantage. on
Okay.
the attack roll.
24 will get in there. Let's go. So that'll be for
Say-
13.
13 damage.
Nice shot. It's definitely starting to slow down, starting to show some wear and tear. Pretty hurt. On a scale of like 1 to like 102, you'd probably put it somewhere in like the 31 range.
I know I have a shield in my other hand, but can I do that as an unarmed strike? Just kind of like swing it at it?
Unfortunately, with the shield, you can't do that because that would
Okay.
make shields very broken. But
Okay.
I
Just
think there's
wanted
a feat that lets you do that. But
I think there is.
yeah.
I just wanted to check on that. Looking
Okie
over
dokie.
everything else. I'll trigger the slasher for less
Okay.
10 movement.
Slow him down a little bit. Cool.
Yeah. Just once per
Alrighty.
turn.
Cool. All right. That's gonna bring us to his turn. He is gonna go ahead and make a couple slash attacks. We're gonna make one slash at Klang with a big old arm. It's gonna be a 15,
Miss.
and then one at Ferdinand, kind of with a rear leg, which catches you a little bit off guard. You don't quite expect that one coming, but that's gonna be a 20 to hit on Ferdinand.
That would definitely hit.
That's gonna be 12 points of piercing on that one. Nice shot there. You're still standing though. You're a barbarian. You're fine. Okay. But big damage there. That will be his full turn. That'll bring us to Sraken.
We're just gonna shoot another magic missile because it's been working.
Yeah. Guaranteed damage is
also-
guaranteed.
Yeah, that. For 8.
Alright,
I didn't
so-
roll D1s this time, so
There you go.
do a little bit better.
Nice.
That's gonna be it for him, and then the imp's gonna swing on him too. 18 to hit.
18 is a miss.
Yeah, the imp sucks. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
That's it for
That will bring us to Ferdinand.
After that back kick, I'm gonna rage it up and attack.
Oh, let's go. Alright. Bonus action to rage. Alright, and a 22 will hit. Nice shot. Alright, so that's going to be 6 there, plus the additional 2 from rage. So that's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. There you go.
And then I think that will end my turn.
Alrighty. Beautiful turn. Nice shot. Okay. That's going to bring us to Blackbriar.
I mean, I only got what works. Maybe it'll hit this time. Sort of trying to slide under its belly, which I ain't fighting those legs. I'm too big. If Klang can't fit, I can't fit.
Yeah. Go ahead and let him roll. 21 does get through
Thank God.
for 10 points there. Nice shot.
And die, don't fail me. It failed me.
All right.
That's it.
It's hurting. That'll bring us to Lee. Lee, you're up.
Let me double check something. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run up, get within 10 feet of it, give it a little quick poison puff, and get right back to where I am here.
Okay, kind of run up,
Just-
run back.
That
Okay.
seemed to be working better against the larger ones than trying to
Okay.
shoot it. Why do I forget these things? It's just
Okay.
6.
Okay, so he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. That's a 21 on the save. He's a pretty big beefy
Okay.
boy, so that's no
It's
damage.
no
there.
damage. That's
Yep.
my turn.
Alrighty, that'll bring us. Top of the initiative is Klang.
Just more yelling Kobold as he swings the sword. 14's on miss.
14 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Well, that'll be it.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to the Hive Lord's turn. We're gonna do one attack against Klang and the rear leg against Ferdinand. So against Klang, the stab is a 17. That's
Misses.
a miss. And against Ferdinand, the stab is an 8. You see this one coming and kind of just tuck out of the way, kind of pins against the wall a little real quick. But double misses for him. Okay.
If this was Zachiel, he'd be dead in the previous map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since we're counting a blessing, I mean, what?
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Sraken. You're up.
Oh well, I've got no gas left in the tank, so we're just gonna be firing some cantrips here. So we're gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
19.
Just barely misses. He's got an AC of 20.
Jesus.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, that's it for me.
Alright. Oh, you got the imp.
And I
You got
failed
the imp.
this. Don't worry, the imp's failing the roll too.
That's a 10. Yeah, that's a miss on the
Yep.
imp. Alrighty. Ferdinand, you're up.
Gonna go for the punch.
Let's go. 22 hits. Ferdinand with 8 points of damage. How would you like to do this? Give me a little extra
Yeah.
flair on the killing blow.
Okay, so he shoots the back leg, I dodge it, kind of go underneath and uppercut in the belly.
All right, you kind of take that opportunity, bobbing and weaving. You get right up underneath and you find this weak spot. And as you hit it, you hear this satisfying crunch and the thing buckles. You see all 4 of the back legs kind of buckle at the knee and bend down. It's standing, it's kind of scrambling, it's looking around, and you see its chest start to bulge. And you kind of see this strange, the beast dying at the end of the Japanese monster movie, this acid gland, which you happen to strike at the perfect spot, now contorting and exploding, and in this horrible ichor, the thing just bursts, covering you all in that same viscous green, goopy, nasty, kind of cold burn sensation. But the beast is dead. Nice job. Hell yeah.
Klang just like stands there like gut covered and just yeah. Like, cheers.
Take out a bunch of water skins and start rinsing people off.
All right. So, good job, guys. To sort of expedite or to conclude the mission, you guys take the time to search for eggs and smash them all, ending the problem. Climb the rope back up and get back
Egg
to
eggs.
Mariah's forgery there. She's incredibly thankful.
Is there like a
Just
softball
incredibly
one size
thick.
I can not smash
Yeah,
and
you
bring
guys-
back and be like, what the hell is this thing?
You can keep an egg. They're inert if they're not. Yeah.
If they're not too warm.
Yeah. You guys are all going to gain 435 experience. Go ahead and mark that on your character sheets. You are all going to get paid a handsome sum of 275 gold pieces. Go ahead and mark that on your character sheets. You're all going to earn 1 Tealeaf point. The Tealeaf points are sort of a special currency for this campaign, which you can spend on a variety of things. If you're not sure what it is, that's laid out in the rules in our Discord channel. But all sorts of fun stuff. Ooh, we do have a ding. Very nice. Congrats to
Hey.
and I believe that's a ding for both Blackbriar and Ferdinand as well. Let's get
Yep.
up to level 2.
Wait.
Nice.
Did you actually ding?
Yeah, he was like 200 shy of level
Oh,
5.
okay.
Yeah.
I put it in both. Well, I put it in the
Yeah.
Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Viewer's choice tonight was Lee. So Lee, congratulations. Go ahead and take your extra Tealeaf points. And DM's choice tonight, I gotta give it to Ferdinand. That killing blow was awesome. I love the just the role playing of that like fighter style. I think overcoming some shitty rolls early and coming back and just absolutely stomping stuff and just getting creative with the weapon choices and everything. I dig it. So you can go ahead and add an extra Tealeaf point to your character sheet.
Thank you, thank you.
It's 275 each.
Okay, thank you.
And then the new thing that we're doing, I would personally like to invite. I'm gonna go ahead and invite Blackbriar on your first mission here, if you so choose. Definitely feel free to write up an in-character summary of this mission. And if you decide to do that, just send it to Weewoo. He'll get it in there and he'll notify me, and you can add your Tealeaf point.
All right.
Cool. As far as rewards go, we can spend those Tealeaf points on some shiny things. We've got a sword and a ring that have been made out of meteorite. So I'll show this to you guys. My computer would load. There we go. All right, so the first one we have is the meteorite sword. It is a rare short sword, does require attunement. It's a +1 magical sword. It shines bright light in 15-foot radius and dim for another 15 feet. And then once per day, you can cast the spell Melts Minute Meteors using the sword as a focus, and it regains the ability daily at dusk. It's kind of a fun little sword. The other
And
item...
we bid Tealeaf points on these, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
This is Tealeaf points. Yep.
Do we get one for mission completion, or is it just
Yes.
the?
Yep.
Okay.
So everyone gets one
I
for
have
mission.
one. Okay.
Everyone gets one for mission completion, and then DM's choice gets a bonus, and viewer's choice gets a bonus. All right, the other item for tonight that Mariah made, it's having a tough time. There we go. Is the Iridium Band. So this one does not require attunement. Yeah, little chemistry. It's iridium. That's the metal most common in meteorites. Forged from rare ore mined from the meteorite, the small metal ring attracts and repels metal objects in a peculiar fashion. It holds 4 charges. Whenever an attack is made against you with a metal object, be that a sword, a bullet, an arrow, etc., has to be metal, you may use your reaction to expend a charge and impose disadvantage on the attack roll. It regains all of its charges daily at dawn. So, would you guys like to bid on the ring or the sword first?
I want that sword.
All right, let's go ahead and bid on the sword first. So, in order to bid on, it is a blind bid, and only the winner. This is old school World of Warcraft DKP style. So only the winner reduces their Tealeaf points for winning the item. If you bid and lose, you still keep the Tealeaf points. So the command in Roll20 is going to be /W space GM, and then the number of points you'd like to bid, just like that, but without the quotations. So if you are interested in bidding on the Meteorite Sword, go ahead and get those bids in now. I'll give you just a little bit of a moment to type that in if you so desire. So, going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Alrighty, we have ourselves a tie. So both bidding 1 Tealeaf point is going to be Klang and Blackbriar. So guys, this is going to be an old school D100 roll off. High number takes it. Let's go ahead and both roll a D100 for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, both pretty low
Oh,
rolls.
wait, no, that.
But
Oh.
the 20 is going to take it. So -1 Tealeaf point for Klang, gets the Meteorite Sword.
Nice.
Go ahead, and I don't believe that one's in Roll20 because it is a custom item, so Go ahead and just make sure that's copied onto your character sheet. I usually
Yep.
delete these on like Wednesday from the Roll20 menu there and the loot. So just make sure that's there for you. Congratulations on your magic item.
Yeah, I usually put them in as
Congrats.
homebrew for people to snag too.
Gotcha. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can get
All right.
a custom item here.
And the other item is the Iridium Band. So we will refresh, start the bids clean. So if you're interested in bidding in the Iridium Band, go ahead and get those bids in now. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Alrighty, uncontested for 1 Tealeaf point. The Iridium Band is going to go to Lee. So -1 TLP Lee, Iridium Band. Congratulations. Nice
Awesome.
item.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Congrats.
I feel like that so fits with like the character build too. It's like that.
Right.
Like, oh, I love it.
Magnetic robot. It's great.
Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Alrighty, guys. That's all we've got for tonight. We've handled our rewards, we've handled our magic items and everything. I hope you guys had fun. Casey, thank you for playing. Welcome aboard. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. This is fun.
Of course. Beautiful. Alrighty, guys, we will see you on Monday for some TFT. We'll be hosting a little Valentine's TFT day. And then next Thursday, let me take a quick look at the priority list here. Just on the fly, no promises. But if we bump those, next week is probably going to be Adventurer tier. So AT people, definitely keep an eye out. We will get that mission in. Guys, we love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Be safe.
For
Take care of
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. We're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna raid Mama K. Definitely tell her Dungeon Daddy said sup with a little winky face. That's what
Excuse
we
me.
do. Guys, we love you. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time. Toodles.
Later.